Oh, my God.
I know.
What the heck?
You get it, right?
Dress Up as a Famous Song.
Yeah.
She's got the name tag Eileen on.
You know that song?
Come on, Eileen.
Wow.
Are we on yet? We're
You know, by Dexy's Midnight Runner. I
we're
love
on,
that
we're-
song.
we're on.
Yeah, I was just saying I love that's a great 80s song.
It is a great song.
I'm just eating a Frito pie.
It's on my 80s playlist.
I'm having a hard time quantifying the quantity.
So, anyways, football night in America.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's multiple runs through this thing.
Yeah, it's football night. The buses, you see the buses over there?
Yeah.
Like, look at those lights on top. Those are called roof clearance lights in the business.
You know that? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
in the business, so that they can clear stuff, and because they're lights and they show them where to clear stuff.
Right.
That's why they're called roof clearance lights.
Lights, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for mansplaining that
Right.
to me.
So the roof will know where it's at.
You never want the roof to be surprised.
No, you do not. Well, you get roof heat and you don't know what's going
No,
on.
you got it. You can't ever be surprised as a roof.
No.
The roof he needs to know first. He's not the last person to know.
So we're not officially going on yet, but we are Facebook, YouTube, Dish on.
You need
Dish.
to behave yourself, Sean.
Yeah, direct.
Me?
Yes. You're the leader of
I'm
this
not the
little
one who
band.
sent that text with that.
They didn't show me what it was.
Of this little
you
band.
don't need to be seeing it.
It was like Raggedy Ann and Raggedy. It was Halloween pictures.
No,
We're
it
on
was not either.
UHF. We used to try to get.
UHF.
We had to go get the Cowboy
Coat
game
hanger.
and turn
Yeah.
that antenna toward Tyler. Get channel 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you had a blackout on channel 4, you flipped
Right.
over to channel 7 because you knew Tyler was going to air it.
I remember that dial on our TV, and one said UHF, one said VHF. I never knew what those meant.
Right.
But
Still don't.
Now during
Still don't.
a Cowboy game, people get on the roof to jump off. Hey, I'll be here all night.
Tip your server.
Roof clearance lights.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to photobomb them. I'm going to get behind them all and photobomb them. I think I did that to you earlier.
I think you might have.
So I don't know. I really don't know.
Now we are.
If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't.
Okay.
But you mean like taking pictures of the singers
Radio?
coming out?
Okay. Now we're live on the radio. Good
Okay.
evening,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Norris Birdwell Field on the campus of Canton ISD. We are the Buzz Brothers with our Buzz sister, Tanya Durham. I'm Mike Maloof, T.A. Hale, Sean Stewart. Got Ken, Engineering Dylan, also over here on the engineering duties. We're live on Facebook and every other medium in the world. And tonight we have a game that means basically nothing, TC.
That's right. Well, it means nothing in terms of the standings.
That's what I know.
But in the
It
hearts of
does-
these young men,
It does mean a lot.
it means a lot, especially to the seniors.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, I knew what you meant.
And it is senior night.
That's right. And so for these seniors, it's the last time they will take the field here at Norris Birdwell Field.
Right.
And I think they are now introducing.
Yeah, I need to get out of the middle of this.
And it's going to take a while because in a strange twist tonight on senior night, in addition, anybody over 50 will be considered a senior and will be out and introduced.
They get their free,
I'll be here all night.
They get their free Denny's breakfast.
Yeah, they get. Yeah, is Luby's still open, Sean?
No, Mike. Luby's
Luby's has met its demise, didn't it?
Luby's took a hard turn.
It met its COVID demise.
Yeah, which COVID was not. A communicable virus was not kind to a food buffet restaurant.
You can no longer get the Luann Everett platter.
Here's the counselor has just walked in right in front of us here. The counselor
Oh,
and Mrs.
look at it.
and Mrs. Counselor, they're here.
Give us a quick tort.
We'll be tuning in. We'll be getting the counselor's thoughts throughout the evening. He's
gonna-
right here by us.
Yeah, he'll be writing a brief and a tort.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far we've got John Anderson, Seminole Win as we call him.
Right, there we go. That's
Then we
senior.
got Jet Baldwin
Jet
on the runway.
the catcher of a touchdown
Yes.
2 games ago.
That's right. And then we got Gunner Boswell,
the gunner
third in line
man.
there, the gunner. And then there is
the top gunner.
And there is Jake Brock. He's been a staple in this program, almost taken for granted. Been a starter since he was a sophomore. Jake Brock.
Let me see our.
Now let's see who this is following up Jake Brock. I think you might be familiar with this young man. They call him CC Ryder.
Oh, number 41, Chris Cade, the CC Ryder, who will, barring craziness, reach the 1,000-yard mark tonight, according to the stats that you sent me, TZ.
You are correct,
Continue, sir.
You are correct, sir. And following up behind CC Ryder, another one of the crowd favorites, Braden Hawkins, also known as Mr. Clean.
We saw his locker. We got a picture of his locker today, and he had a Mr. Clean on there. I'll show it to you, Tanya, here in a minute. I'll get it. TA sent it to me.
And following up Mr. Clean there, a staple on the offensive line. That is Josh Lambert, who tonight will actually move to center.
You saw it,
in the absence of Creed Hirschman. He was hurt in practice this week. Josh Lambert, he'll slide over and take over the center position behind Josh Lambert. We have got Stephen Massey. Stephen has been a part of the program for a long time, and this year he stepped up and had a huge impact on things. And so good to see Stephen doing well.
His oldest sister was homecoming queen a few years ago.
That's right. And Sean, I think you coached her in little dribblers.
I did. A couple 3 years.
Yeah. She led you to a couple of.
We got some hardware.
Okay.
On those teams. Yeah.
All right. Well, after Stephen, there is Mr. Brandon Morey, senior. And then we got, let's see.
42.
That's Riley Norrell. He was actually hurt this year and he never got to play. Hurt in the preseason. Unfortunately, never got to play.
And then you got 34.
That is Cale Shaw.
Look, that's
heart and soul of the defense.
That's a big sucker right there, Cale Shaw. He'll hit you.
Yes, he will. And he has really been the leader of that defense.
The Shaw of Canton.
He is the Shaw of Canton. And had a little bit of an injury last week. He's good to go this week. He's going to play. Got his brother Cam Shaw there beside him.
Oh, Cam is not suited out tonight.
He is not going to play.
He's wearing his civvies. We got Robert Newhouse next, number 44.
That's right, Gavin Ship.
I love Gavin. That's a good young man right there, Gavin Ship. He's been. We've called his name a little bit this year. Gavin has been a participator, contributor.
Multiple years. We've seen him play. Was a big contributor last year. And now we've got Cam Taylor. We've called his name plenty. Cameron Taylor has been around for a starter for 2 years. Offense and defense, great kid. And last but not least, that is Cole Vandersdale. And he has been a great contributor on the offensive line this year. We will miss him. And so Cole will actually change positions also tonight in the injury to Creed Hirschman. Going to be some moving around there. So congratulations to our seniors, and I hope they have a great night tonight, and this will be a great memory for them.
I'll probably be reaching over trying to find the Canton roster because
Do you want me to write one out for you real quick?
No, you don't have to do that. You just tell me. You just tell me who.
And you can.
TA knows them by heart. It doesn't matter. TA, tell us a little bit about records.
Okay, records. Canton is 1-3 in district, and Mahia is 4-0 in district.
So Mahia leading the district.
That's your district leader.
They beat everybody.
They beat Van. They beat Brownsboro. They beat
Bullard.
And so I think we mentioned the standings are set in this district.
Yes.
First through fourth is set. Canton will be the fourth seed.
How are y'all?
Good. Van beat Mahia 40-28.
Senior?
Brownsboro played.
No. Mahia beat Van 40-28.
Yes, right. Brownsboro played Mahia close. That was 42 to, well, it was 42 to 60 something. But in the fourth quarter, that was 42 to 49.
And we shut Brownsboro out. How do you explain that?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. But that just tells me that you can score them somehow. So I think the Eagles are going to have to. They're going to have to play good defense. Obviously, they've got good running backs. You're going to have to keep them in front of you. They don't throw the ball much, but you can't let them get loose because when they get in space, they're hard to catch. And I think the Eagles, their offensive line, Barry will agree with me on this. Their offensive line, we got to get it blocked up. We got to give Brisboe time to look down the field and find his receivers. He's been spreading the ball around a lot. Barry, just like Troy did to Michael Irvin, he's been getting that ball to Jabraylon Pickens. He's been getting it to Mr. Clean. He's getting it to Chanson Prox is out tonight.
What?
Tootie's
not playing?
Tootie Prox, head's not right.
Oh.
Can't play tonight.
So
he's loco in the cabeza?
Yeah. Tootie Prox out. Big loss for the Front Eagles.
Suited up, closed.
Yes, Tootie not in. So we hope he's back for next week for the playoff game.
Hey, Cam Shaw?
Cam Shaw closed.
Can I make a
for the year?
I need to make an observation about the band.
Yes, please do.
By looking at the multitude of seniors to be honored through the band, I'm going to say, they're going to have to rebuild next year. They're being depleted by graduation.
That is a significant amount of seniors in the fine arts department. Great point and observation, S-Squared. That is why you are where you are.
Which is what? Unemployed, living in Oklahoma?
Some of that.
Well,
didn't have power for a week? Where are you going with that, Mike?
Underappreciated.
But they don't rebuild. They reload. That's what the mighty band from Eagle Land does.
Hey, what's the latest on the Copperhead bite down there, Sean?
I got to find her.
I hope she didn't lose a leg.
Now, who had the Copperhead bite?
Emily. Where's she at? So
Emily who?
Emily Harrell, right? Yeah.
Is that the one with the Copperhead bite?
Check in on her.
She's probably hiding from you.
So we're on the air. We got a bunch of viewers and listeners. So tell us, Emily. We spoke with you last time 2 weeks ago, and you were in a boot. You're not in a boot now.
She was in critical condition.
Yeah, she had an IV and everything. So tell us more about not being in a boot. What happened?
Well, now they said it's going to take a while for my nerves to fully heal, but they said this shaking will stop soon.
The shaking? You got the leg shake? Oh, no.
Yes, sir, my nerves.
So is that common for copperhead bites?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
my nerves are bad, too.
Yeah, TA's got bad nerves. Do you have to go to the nervous hospital?
Not the same.
Don't know if that's a thing.
You ought to try to make a 3-footer in the club championship.
No, Mike, we're not going to tell her about golfing anymore. So we got questions about what happened to the snake. What happened to the copperhead after it bit you? What did it do?
Pete is not listening.
It curled up and it had its mouth open, but my dad came over with the shovel and chopped its head off.
Good for your dad.
He relocated
That's another battle, the snake and the shovel.
Untimely demise. So I've heard that when you kill your first snake that you're supposed to fry it up and eat it. Did you do that?
No, sir.
That's why you got the leg shake, is because you violated all the protocol on what to do with. Kind of like when I shot my first deer, you had to eat the heart. Have you heard that?
I have heard that.
Did you do that?
No.
Well, see, there's another reason why you got the leg shake.
We're going to check back with her in the playoff game and see if she's made any improvements.
Next week we're going to check back with you. We want to know.
Copperhead.
You're part of the Buzz Brothers thing going on with the radio. People
she's on our radar.
Know about what's going on with you.
It's a case study.
We're getting
on
questions
Copperhead
about
bites.
this.
She's like looking at me like, get out of here, old man.
Yeah.
It's good seeing you.
All right.
So
that's an update on Emily.
Yeah.
Snake bite Emily.
Copperhead Road Emily has got the shakes.
She's going to wear a disguise next week, so you can't find her.
Well, I couldn't find her this time because she didn't have on her boot. So I was like looking around, and her friends ratted her out. She's like hiding from me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. Sean, great reporting.
She thought if she was real still, you wouldn't see her.
Yeah, kind of like a copperhead.
Yeah.
But she couldn't because she was shaking a little bit.
Yeah, she had the lead shake.
That's
Bless
right.
her heart.
Yeah,
I know it.
She didn't really appreciate it when I've made fun of her lead shaking.
I didn't know that was
You
a part
weren't
of
making fun of her. It's a diagnosis.
He was making fun
I'm a
of her.
doctor, I guess. So I get to
No,
do that.
you're
Dr.
not.
Sean.
Maybe if she's got the leg shake, maybe she can parlay that into something like in track and field. She can her fast twitch muscles might be improving.
Maybe kicking.
Maybe.
But we have a good kicker, so we don't need that.
True.
Hey, y'all look at the mascot. Just turn and look at the mascot.
I don't. Are you talking about over there?
Yeah, look at my mascot.
I can't find it.
The run-through mascot.
The run-through.
It's laying back a little bit. It's laughing out loud.
Hey, can you get a
look
the mascot over there? Can you get a good picture of the mascot?
Looks like TA after a Cowboy game.
It's
the run-through mascot.
It's underinflated, I think.
I think they got to pull the strings up. It's like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade float.
Sean, is that after 2 rounds of Golf Fest?
Man.
It's a black cat that's laid back with its mouth open over the run through.
And its hands are out off to its side.
Yeah.
Maybe had
It's,
one too many.
it's like it's going, oh, my God, really? Are we having to
Carry
do
huddle?
this?
Yeah, yeah. It's got the big M on its chest. Well,
That's funny.
I'm sure he thinks it's funny.
I don't care who you are.
Maybe it's McGee.
It could be.
Him.
I
It's the
saw
M.
him tonight.
You did?
Yeah.
Morris the cat.
It could be Morse.
Thanks.
All right, now these are all the band people, and I don't know where to stand because there's parents taking pictures everywhere, and I'm in the middle of them.
But you're so handsome, and everybody wants you in their shot.
Well, that's not exactly true.
I was trying to make you feel better.
Well, I don't
You're
need
welcome.
I don't need people lying to me, okay?
That is a big contingent there on the band.
I can't see, so I'm going to lean forward here. Good grief. Okay, that is a lot.
So, TA, as far as the playoffs concerned, the Eagles will be in the fourth place in the district, and will play the first place team out of which will be either Gilmer or Texarkana Pleasant Grove. Right?
That's correct, and they play tonight.
Right, and so those two play tonight. So the winner of that game is who we will play. So maybe we can keep an eye on that game through the
We definitely will.
through the internet.
Through the internet?
Yeah.
I have access to the internet.
Okay.
I just got it. And let's see. So Bullard will play the loser of that game. Canton will play the winner. We don't know exactly when that game will be yet, either next Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, so we do have a chance at a Thursday night game. Remember that, Buzz Sister?
Definitely.
And then TA saying he's not going to be there. And then, is that McGuire?
It is. He's going to come see us.
All right.
McGuire needs a haircut.
That's McGuire Martin. He's one of the.
Is that a mullet?
He's one of those Canton.
Yes.
He's one of those Canton kids that has done well.
Exactly.
Yeah. And here he is, right here. McGuire Martin.
Hello, McGuire Martin.
A
How
sight
are
for
you,
sore
my
eyes
brother?
here.
Pop on here with us
going
for
to
a
give you
minute.
the headset there. We got like 16 minutes before kickoff, so it's good to have you, buddy.
Yes, sir. It's good.
This is McGuire Martin here, longtime Canton Eagle. You've heard us call his name many years. He has since gone to. Okay, you went to Howard Payne, straight out of high school, and now you're at Marshall at East Texas Baptist.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how that's going.
It's going good. Our season got pushed back. Our first game scheduled for February 6th.
Okay.
But we've been practicing and scrimmaging every week.
Okay.
How you doing? You in the mix there?
I've actually been out of practice for like a month. I have to have surgery again.
Oh
On
no.
what?
My elbow right now.
Uh-oh.
It's my non-throwing it's my non-throwing arm, and it's a smaller surgery, so I'll be back.
What is it?
Cubital tunnel syndrome.
Okay.
It's a pinched nerve in my elbow. It's been making my hand go numb.
It happens on Valentine's Day.
He's been fishing too much. When he's fishing it, he casts it out there. See, it's that elbow.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, I want you to ask Dr. Blackburn if they have a good broadcast team up there, because if they don't, we might need to be.
Buzz Brothers.
Yeah, because
Make their way.
whatever they have, it won't be as good as us.
No,
it
nowhere
won't be.
close.
I mean, so you can just tell him, if you want to settle for what you got, go ahead. But if you would like, if
We're
you'd
willing
like
to talk.
Like
Yeah.
we want to talk upgrades.
Right.
we
We're
can
willing to talk.
negotiate.
Yeah. So yeah, you tell them, because we should be doing those East Texas Baptist games.
We should be.
Right.
Yeah.
So who's on y'all's schedule? Teams that y'all play?
So they're doing it kind of weird this year. They're putting us in two brackets kind of. So we'll play 4 games, and on our side it's us, University of Mary Hardin-Baylor, Southwestern, Belhaven, and Louisiana College.
Okay.
And then the other half, like Howard Payne, Hardin-Simmons, Texas Lutheran, and McMurray.
Okay.
They'll all play, and then for the championship, it's like the first seed plays first seed, second plays second seed. And so on.
Mary Hardin-Baylor's usually legit.
Yeah. So is Hardin-Simmons.
Yeah, they've had some good teams.
Yeah, they're always up there.
Yeah.
So you'll be back by
Oh yeah.
by the season.
It's
February.
my recovery is only like 2 weeks for this
Okay.
one.
And when will you have the surgery? Pretty soon.
Yeah, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put that on my radar for
right.
you. Check in with us and let us know how that's going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'd be awesome.
Your mom is turning 40 on Saturday.
She already did.
She already did. The party's on Saturday
Just a little
night.
celebration.
Right. So, does she? How is she doing with turning 40? Is she feeling okay about that?
I asked her if she felt old. She said she don't feel no different. She said a couple gray hairs are coming, but
Yeah.
Just
Well.
tell her, Oofy said, just wait 20 years to see how you feel.
Oh, good.
I tell you what, you get to 60, you feel like you just got bit by a copperhead because you're shaking all over.
Every day.
what's the matchup
no
look
reason.
like tonight?
Matchup looks like Mejia runs the ball. They run the wing tee, and so they'll keep it on the ground. And the Eagles, well, you've seen them play.
Yeah, I'd seen a time or two. Been there.
Brisbo's throwing it down the field fairly well.
I think the
Chris
defense
Cage,
is playing pretty well.
They are.
I really do.
Well, I heard Kel Shaw had 28 tackles against Brownsboro. That's ridiculous.
And shut them out.
He's a beast.
Right.
He's a
Unlike
beast.
the Cowboys.
I put him on the radar at ETBU. So.
I had 29
Yeah.
against the Honey Grove JV.
Hey, that's a good thing that you did that. Yeah. I think he can help somebody.
No doubt.
We're missing Chancellor Prox. That hurts.
Cameron Shaw.
Missing Cam Shaw. That hurts.
He's a playmaker, Cam is.
He is. And then Creed Hirschman got hurt in practice this week. So our center's out all of a sudden. Josh Lambert slide over and play center for us.
You know, I'm real surprised Mejia don't throw the ball a lot. You know they got some cats that can catch the ball.
They do. You know they do.
Actually,
Well,
one of our best receivers at ETBU are from Mejia.
you know, I'm sure they got the guys who can do it because if you look at their stat sheet, they'll throw it 5 times and then it'll show you like they'll be 3 out of 5. It'll show you their longest. It's always like 60 yards.
So they can do it.
The pass that they do throw goes for a touchdown.
Same thing with how Maybank used to be against
Exactly.
us. Run, one
That's
pass.
how it happens.
However, it looks like their quarterback is in street clothes tonight, so
Darn.
their backup quarterback may throw. We're going to
So,
see.
just a quick question here before we let you go. I want to just kind of check through some of our seniors from 2 years ago. We had some guys that went off and played football and baseball and some other things. You're still playing football. We had Simon Miller go.
He's at UTSA now.
Okay, he's still playing. How about Blaine?
Blaine's not playing. I think he's going to paramedic school or some medical school.
And was there another one?
Johnny's playing he transferred from ACU to UT Tyler.
Okay,
Baseball.
he's still playing?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's looking like he's going to be a Friday night starter.
Good. Any others from that?
Your son just came home.
That's right. Todd Hill will be here tonight, actually.
He's here. I've already talked to him. I gave him some good old Uncle Sean advice.
He looks like J.J. Watt. He's so
He
big.
does, dude. It's great.
Yeah.
Why?
I told him, like, man, you need to. I mean, come on, man, you're letting yourself go. You need to. I mean, can you at least do some push-ups or something?
Well, I mean, I told him we needed him to look like that 2 years ago on
I know.
Friday night.
I know.
I actually told him. I said, go in the locker room and put on a uniform.
Yeah, just go in the locker room. They probably got some extra pads in there, and just put those on. You know.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah,
I know you would.
bet you would.
Gentlemen, will you please stand for the
All right.
student-led
Well,
interview?
McGuire, thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. It's
Thanks,
always good
McGuire.
talking to
Good
you.
to see you. Good luck in the season. We'll
Yes.
keep up with you.
We will be
and
keeping
don't
up.
forget to talk to Dr. Blackburn
We'll
about
get the
the Buzz
Buzz Brothers.
Brothers.
We're
down there.
available. Yeah.
This beautiful day
For fee.
to commemorate these seniors. I thank you for acting out your plan for them and pray that you continue to be with them as they move on from here. God, I thank you for giving the coaches, players, officials, and administration the strength to make memories like these that will last forever. God, as we look beyond this football season, we know you will still be in control, just as you always have. Thank you for loving us and guiding us when we need you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 All right, now we'll get us some school songs. We'll get us our favorite sports song, and then we'll commence to playing some football.
We're just 10 minutes away from kickoff here.
We're right there. We're on top of it.
Yep.
And then remain standing for the playing of the Canton School song.
You
played
know,
by the Canton High School.
Speaking of birthdays, you have one coming up. I know it's not like just tomorrow, next week, but you got a big one coming up.
Do.
February?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll be 50.
The day the music died, Mike.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
he on the February the
Third.
Third?
Is that Dee Dee Lewis or Sean Lee?
What, the day the music died?
No, 50.
Oh.
Bob Bruning, isn't it?
That's 53.
No.
53.
Bob Bruning. He's one of those linebackers that contributed to the 600 yards before contact.
Yeah, he was Jalen. He was Jalen Smith before Jalen Smith.
Bob Bruning must have had drop foot.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah,
Man. Softest linebacker we've ever had.
I know it.
I cannot get over this mascot on the run through.
Yeah. Did you take a picture of that?
No.
Are they going to wake him up? Run over there, Sean, and say, "Release the Kraken."
Hope he wakes up when they run through.
And he goes,
Oh, man.
that mascot is laid out.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got sleep apnea.
He's got his
That's
mouth
what
open,
it is.
snoring.
He's taking a nap.
Maybe old Christmas tree will wake him up.
Do not
Yeah.
sing the Christmas song. Seriously.
Well, why don't you sing it since you know the words?
Because I have
You're
really,
you're the only one that went to school
really
here.
bad tone. I know. Go Eagles, woohoo.
Wait a minute. The cat's moving a little bit.
Sort of
Well.
wake him up. The mice are starting to scurry around over
It
there.
takes nothing to entertain us. Nothing at all.
15-year-old Sean is loving this.
Right. That's
I
like
bet
Sylvester
he
the
is.
cat and the canaries kind of flying around over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people won't know who that is.
I know about Sylvester. But that was no.
He was kind of like the Wile E. Coyote. He could never win.
If they made fun of him, he had a speech impediment. I didn't like
I
that.
didn't either. And he can never
'Cause
catch the
I
mouse.
can't talk good.
Right.
Wait, he
I
could
can't
never
either.
what?
He can never catch the
I
mouse.
thought he said
Just
kiss the mouse.
He couldn't catch the mouse or the canary, or he couldn't do anything right.
Can't catch me.
I mean,
And then his owner would get mad at him for
the Tweety
everything.
Bird, you mean?
Yeah, Tweety Bird.
Yeah. His owner would get mad at him.
He would
Accuse
always
him of everything.
he would always run into the wall when he was chasing the mouse into the hole.
Yeah. About that time, his owner would walk in and see him just like laying up against the wall.
With stars coming off his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been there.
Kelsey Loose.
Oh, look at stripy shirt guy doing. Oh, man.
Wow.
He can move like a line dance.
Sean, have you talked to him yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm in.
You've been in.
Yeah.
Natalie Sweat.
You'll be out there with them.
I'm
Let's see.
right,
Let's see.
I'm with him right now.
We've got their names. Give me a number of somebody you need to talk to. Which
Manny
one?
Wilson.
Oh, he just whispered. He just
What
whispered.
year is it? Probably 8 or 9 years, maybe. How old's this turf, guys?
Well,
two school board members in the booth. With
Well,
us,
it got
8 years?
replaced. It got replaced, and I'm going to say it's probably 6 years old now.
6 years old. It's the second set, right?
Yeah.
Is that Kyle you're talking
Yeah.
to?
Yeah. 6 years old. Did we get a good? Did the taxpayers get a good deal? Is that good? Oh,
Ask them if they're worried if that mascot wakes up on their breakthrough.
I'm watching him.
Yeah.
hey, what do y'all think about that mascot? The way it's laid over, it looks like he's sick. Taking a nap, right?
Tell him I think he's got sleep apnea.
We think he's got sleep apnea, but we don't see the CPAP machine next to it.
You see him start laughing.
Who's he talking to?
The referees.
Oh. Oh, I see him. Okay.
All right, so
He laughed at that, didn't he,
all
Sean?
of them did.
Sean, you're the best in the business,
Yes,
man.
you are, Sean.
Hey, I want to thank our sponsors tonight, the Silver Spur Resort, Wills Point Ford and Wills Point Chevrolet, First State Bank of Ben Wheeler, Brookshire's All-Round AC Heating and Refrigeration, the Collision of the Week, Bob's Collision Center, First Downs by Gary's Car Wash and the Registry, Timeouts by the Elliott Law Firm, and our first quarter will be brought to you by Hall Chevrolet Buick and GMC. Thank you, sponsors. We are getting dangerously close to kickoff. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, just
You okay, Mike?
had a little flim-flam there.
We need the paddles.
right.
No
I
defibrillator
got
needed
him.
yet.
I got him. Don't worry.
AFib Oofy's still alive.
Look at the cat. Look at this cat.
He is dancing.
The
over there.
cat
He's
started to come
moving.
alive.
We see movement from the cat. Dylan, you got the cat? Look at him. He's moving.
I'm gonna video him.
Yeah. Oh, look at our guys, Sean. Oh, here they come. Here come the Eagles, dressed in their green tops, white pants, trimmed in green, white helmets with the green eagle emblem, and they look ready to go with the white numerals. This will be a playoff team this year. No matter what happens tonight, they will be facing a tough Mexia Black Cats football team.
But their Black Cat is asleep right now on top of the run-through. And
yeah, he is.
I've got it. I'm recording it right now. I'll get this out to our listeners and viewers.
Is that an indication that they're not taking it seriously?
Well, the Cat's still not waking up, and the players are all around it now, and they don't seem too worried about it. Oh, he's starting to move a little bit now.
Yeah.
People are even touching his hands and everything now. And
Dylan says he's sliding off his bed.
He is.
I'm a little worried about that. Boy, if he hits the floor, it could mess everything up.
What if he just flopped over and knocked them all down? That would be sad.
What if he?
He's
I'm
not
afraid he's just going to come just abruptly, and then it's going to just scare a lot of people.
Well, I'm waiting to see what happens here. This has captured my attention.
Well, the Eagles are ready to go, and the Gilmer Black Cats, Sean, why aren't they coming through the run-through?
Well,
Cat's not awake.
Yeah, the
Cat's in the cradle.
We got cat problems.
And the silver spoon.
And Cat's in the cradle, yeah.
They're waiting on him. They're trying to wake him up. They can't. Here they come. He's asleep anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that did
You know,
it.
Sean, they said in New York City if they played 2 straight Harry Chafin songs, the suicide rate doubled.
That's dark, Mike.
Well, I think it's truth.
All right, well, the Cat never woke up. Now he's sliding completely off.
Look.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Dylan, get a view of the cat.
There you go. He's going down.
He's gone. The cat. The cat's meow.
I've seen a lot of humans do that right there.
He can't wake up. He can't wake him up. He's still asleep.
He's got narcolepsy.
It looked like that guy that was on that golf trip with us in San Marcos at one time.
Yeah. Now they're just dragging him off.
Is that the mattress somebody died on there that he's on there?
He's going to get back to Mexia and say, who won the game?
Hey, that's why they have good vacuum cleaners at Gary's Car Wash.
Yes.
We got the national anthem.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're going to do the coin flip, I guess.
Number 14, Braden Hawkins.
Mr. Clean will be the captain tonight. Braden Hawkins on senior night. Coming out for the Mexia Black Cats, Kristen Clark, number 3. I believe that is number 3, right, Sean?
Correct, number 3.
Okay, Sean, we're turning it over to you.
This is Mr. Sharp. All right, guys, y'all ready to have a good game tonight? Sir. All right, let's have some fun, okay? Mexia, I've got a coin. It's got Texas on one side, Eagle on the other. It's Eagle and a Texas. Tell me what you want, Texas or Eagle?
Heads.
Texas
Oh,
or
Texas.
Eagle? There you go. Turkey, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you say?
Texas.
Texas, all right. It is.
Heads.
Eagle, you've won the toss.
We want to defer.
You wanted to defer. Let me tell the crowd. Right here. They've won, deferred.
Yeah.
He chose heads, Mike.
He did.
Texas.
The head of the Eagle.
I think he's nervous. He chose wrong heads or tails, and then it was clearly Eagle, and he called it Texas on the ground. So he was 0 for 2 on his coin flip duties.
They got him out there and got him all nervous, and he started saying everything wrong.
No wonder the Eagles won the toss between Texas and.
We could have bamboozled him out of the ball at the beginning of both halves if we wanted to.
Ask him if he wants to play some blackjack later.
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
Yo.
Back to the – I can't let the coin toss go. I'm just going to say, if you ever get a chance to talk to that young man before the night's over, tell him – oh, there's Mark.
Yeah, go tell him what, Mike?
No, I want to hear what Mark has to say.
What's up?
Not anything.
We're back. We're on the air this time.
Tell him my colonoscopy's clean.
Mike wants you to know that his colonoscopy's clean.
I was just told to ask about his experiences with the colonoscopy. So
he liked it so much he's going to do one a week.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
He's not real smart, is he?
A lot to entertain on Mike.
Hey, y'all quit beating up on me.
His cheap date night for Mike. That's what his insurance covers most of that.
So Sean, back to the coin. If you're able to talk to that young man, you might tell him in his first trip into the finance office at a Ford at a dealership, he may need to be accompanied by somebody. Because when the finance manager asks him Eagles or Texas, and then you say heads, it is.
Heads, 15% interest. Tails,
you're going to get a little bit of every product.
Right.
Eagles, the Hammer, Nathan the Hammer Goodson will be kicking this thing off left to right. Eagles wearing green. Mahia Black Cats in white and red. The kick is away. Directional kick down the right side. Taken there at the 28-yard line. Moving to the right hash mark. 30. More room. 40. Got midfield. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Into Canton territory goes number 2. That is
Trey Holtman. Hey, y'all want another little coin flip thing about what went on out there? So
yes, sir.
Braden Hawkins is our guy out there, right? And so you should have seen Braden kind of roll his eyes and kind of look up a little bit when he did. Braden was like, okay, I think we're gonna get the ball both times if we play this right.
Movement up front. And that's going to be a flag. Ball handed off down on the right side. That's Jarrell Wiley. He's going to pick up a little bit of yardage. Flag on the play. Quarterback is Trey Holman, the young man that returned the kick. But the typical starting quarterback, Lamarion Miller, the senior, the Miller man. He is out tonight. He's closed.
Oh, that was on us.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Movement on the left side, or as the offense is facing it, our right side.
Good open field tackle there by Braden Hawkins, though, on
Mr.
number 5.
Clean,
yes.
1st and 5. Holdman under center. Back to pass. He'll keep it around the right side. Nothing there. Good defense over there by the Eagles. Pickup of maybe 2, bringing up 2nd and short.
Your cornerbacks are playing a different role. They're playing contain on the run this week versus pass first, because the Black Cats throw it about 5 times a game.
Trey Holman, he is a senior. He's filling in at quarterback tonight. I think we'll get quite a dose of Jarrell Wiley, number 5, also a senior. Boy, those backs are bunched up against the line of scrimmage. Handoff down the left side, breaks it into the secondary to the 20, to the 10-yard line.
Robles able to run him down there.
Is that number 8, Sean?
Yes, number 8.
That's B.J. Sunday.
We got somebody down.
He took that every which way but Sunday.
Oh, who's hurt?
Uh-oh.
Got a player down on the field.
Hope they just breath knocked out of him.
Yep.
Braden Hawkins is holding his arm. It looked like he took a pretty bad hit downfield block type thing.
Stephen
Massey's
Massey's
kids limping all over the place.
Yeah, Stephen Massey's limping. Josh Riddle's going to come in for him. Who's that down, Sean?
I can't tell. I'm in the end zone.
CC Ryder's coming in the game on defense for somebody.
Is that
coming in for
is
Frankie.
that Robles?
No, Robles made the tackle.
It's not French Frankie, is it?
French Frankie, no, he's over there. He's about to come out of the game, it looks like.
All right.
Sean, you need to do better.
Well, let's thank our sponsors while we're doing this. The Silver Spur Resort, featuring a wedding venue, KOA campground, Q and Brew restaurant, escape room, and more. Look on the web at silverspurresort.com. The Silver Spur Resort is located on 35 acres, just minutes from First Monday Trade Days. Durham's Roost, the resort bed and breakfast, is now open from Thursday through Monday to host vendors and guests of Trades Day. We'll get to our other sponsors. So who is that?
I can't read the number. It's just a single digit.
I still don't see who that is. Number 6. Do we have a number 6?
Yeah, that's Trey Collier.
Oh.
Okay.
Trey Collier, and he was moved up to start for Tootie Prox, who's out. So
okay.
We're really thin
First
now.
to go, Holman hands off up the middle to Wiley. Nothing going as the Eagle defense stops him for no gain. I think I see Jacob Elliott in there along with Robles.
The thing I've picked up on Mejia right off the bat is that they are extremely aggressive down the field blocking on these run plays. I mean, of course, they're not throwing the ball, so these linemen don't have any problem getting down the field. So
they stay on their blocks, as you say.
Yeah.
No gain on that play. Second and go from the 9. Holman under center. He'll hand the ball up the middle. Again, Wiley breaks tackles. They thought they had him, but he stayed on his feet, and he scores. Jarrell Wiley puts the Mejia Black Cats up 6-0 early here in Canton. 10-14 remaining in the first quarter.
We had our hands on him in the backfield on multiple occasions there, and he was able to keep those legs churning and got in the end zone. But, man, I'm sure he's been doing that a lot this year.
On to kick for the Mejia Black Cats, Gustavo Martinez, the left foot. Gus, the kicking Martinez. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. He booms it.
Yeah.
And it is good, and it's 7-0. The Mejia Black Cats quickly strike and go up on the Canton Eagles. Thank you to Wills Point Ford and Wills Point Chevrolet, the only locally owned car dealership servicing Van Zant County and beyond for over 30 years. Whether you're looking for a Ford or a Chevy, Wills Point Ford and Wills Point Chevrolet invite you to come do business with their family. WillsPointFord.com, WillsPointChevrolet.com. First State Bank in Ben Wheeler, a true Texas community bank. Owned and operated since 1911. Their mission is to always provide superior service because this is home, and home is where we strive to make a difference. FSBBenWheeler.com. Brookshire's for quality, convenience, and service. Visit your local Brookshire's. Low price produce, hand-cut meat, easy meal solutions. Check out their online shopping, curbside pickup, and drive-through prescription services. All-around AC heating and refrigeration. They're family-owned with a satisfaction guarantee, and what TA loves, flat rate pricing.
Yeah.
All-around AC has a reputation for integrity, unmatched in East Texas. AllAroundAC.com.
I love flat rate pricing.
I do too. And our first quarter sponsor, Hall Chevrolet Buick GMC. Go by and see Monty Hall for your best deals on cars, SUVs, and work trucks. Hall Chevrolet Buick GMC in Canton, just west of the square. HallBuickGMC.com. The kick is away, taken, bobbled. Anderson picks it up. That's Pickens that gets it.
Go.
Breaks it outside the left side, has a little bit of room, gets the 30, breaks a tackle to about the 35. And on the bobble by Seminole Wind, John Anderson, Jabraylon Pickens picks it up, gives the Eagles a little bit of field position.
Made a little something out of that. The defense kind of swarmed in to the middle, and Jabraylon was able to pop it outside of that. Once he gets going, he can run. Easy Pickens can.
That's right. We got our QB in there, Rip Brisboe. That's Jason Brisboe. We call him Rip because he's a cowboy.
That's right. R.I.P.
That's right. Rest in peace, Rip. And he'll rip a throw on you or a run. C.C. Ryder in the pistol formation. Snap back to Brisboe over his head. And as you said, a new center in. Brisboe picks it up, but he's slammed down at the 5. And not a way to get started here, Teasy.
No, that is the one thing that you just can't do. I was just about to say the offense now has got to answer because Mejia is going to be hard to stop on offense.
Sean, should we punt now?
Never punt on second down, Mike. Always wait for third down to punt.
Yeah, that's right. Be patient.
If you're going to make a 90-yard touchdown run, you got to get back to the 10-yard line.
Boy, that's well put. CC Ryder's only, about 30 yards away from 1,000 yards this season. That's missing a couple of games. Brisboe tucks it under, avoids a couple of tacklers, only picks up, I don't think he picked up any yards on that play.
He did not get back to that line of scrimmage. I think he lost a yard.
My goodness gracious, that's bringing up 3rd and 30.
Number 7 for Mejia, he's angry.
It just occurred to me that our backup quarterback is also injured and not in the game.
Who is our back?
Cam Shaw.
Cam Shaw. 3rd and 30 at their own 10. The ball's handed off. Here comes CC Ryder. He has the 15. He gets the 20, the 22-yard line, a 12-yard pickup just to help a little bit with field position.
Just goes to show, man, you give him any seam at all, he can go.
He could have broken that all the way.
He could have.
And that would have been your 90-yard run you were talking about.
Could have been.
Nathan the Hammer Goodson will come in to punt. Back deep for the Black Cats will be Trey Holman. He's doing it all tonight, returning kicks, returning punts, playing quarterback.
Yeah, I'm stating the obvious here. You got to get a stop at some point if you're going to stay in the game. I know that seems obvious, but
not his best punt. It's off the foot to the right a little bit.
We seem rattled, guys.
Yeah, we're just not off to a very good start here.
Seems like things are moving a little faster than we want them to.
They're moving faster than I want them to.
We're lucky we got that off.
Yeah.
Boy, you're right.
Really lucky.
Sean, they had quite a rush on him, didn't they?
They had the rush on both sides. We didn't contain the edges on either side, and I'm surprised that we got it off, and then I'm surprised that they didn't rough the punter.
Sean, it looks like Coach Hubble had some words for Brisboe as he was walking off the field. And immediately, Brisboe and Lambert are over there practicing the snap.
Well, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1st and 10. The Black Cats have it in Canton territory. 43-yard line. Man in motion. Holman pitches it. Good defense by, yes, it is great defense by the Eagles. I see Shaw over there along with
Robles.
Is that Robles?
Yes. He has been a pleasant surprise this year.
You know, if you're in trouble on defense, you just dial 911.
Johnny Robles doing a great job this year for the Eagles. So that makes it 2nd down and 10.
Sean Mayfield wants to know if you have electricity yet.
Barely. We got one plug that works.
Well, that's electricity in our book. Holman under center, 2nd and 10. Movement by the Eagles. That's going to be offsides on the Eagles, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And another good defensive play. I see Gavin Shipp in there with a good defensive stop, but I'm afraid that's going to be against the Eagles. And that really hurts there, TA, when you're going to have them 3rd and 9, and now you're going to give them 2nd and 4.
Goodness gracious. Yeah.
You can't do it against a good team.
No, and you didn't have to. I understand they're trying to get a jump here on on the defense, on the offense, but man, oh man, you managed to get them stopped on 1st down. The early downs are important. You can't get a running team like this. You can't let them get in 3rd and 2. You got to keep them in 3rd and 5 or more. But here we go, 2nd.
Second and 4, Holman under center. He'll hand off right side. Bouncing it outside is Wiley. He has a little bit of room, but then he's brought down by Robles and others, and that's short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Coach Hubble told me this is he said without a doubt best running back we've faced all year long.
Well, the good work there because he showed a lot of quickness to bounce that outside, and good defense by the Eagles. 3rd and 1, ball in Eagle territory, the 34-yard line. 6:50 remains in the 1st quarter.
We're going to
Mejia
tackle
7, the Eagles 0. More movement up front. Pitch coming to the left side. Boy, there's a lot of room. That's going to be a 1st down. Breaks a tackle, has the 20, has the 10, has the 5, and a touchdown. Christian Clark takes it the distance from 34 yards, and the Mejia Black Cats go up 13-0.
Total misdirection play there, and there was nobody home on the left side. Trey Collier was left all alone there, and it was just it was over.
He got the stiff arm.
Yeah, good luck tackling that guy in the open field.
He had him kind of broke down. I mean, he had him in his sights. It's just The Mejia guy just wasn't going to have any of that.
No.
I'm not so sure if I'm Mejia. I'm running those trick plays and showing those tonight. Gus, the kicking Martinez, slams it through, and it's 14-0. 6:34 remains in the first quarter.
Is that a trick play?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. No, maybe that's just maybe they run that all the time.
Is that a trick play for them, I guess is what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. You may very well be right. I mean, they obviously run the ball most of the time. That might just be what they normally do.
But that quick score right there, that's a result of the Canton offense going 3 and out. Not only going 3 and out, but they had the gaff on the snap, got them way, way back, and that flipped the field. Even a good punt is giving Mejia the ball at midfield, and you can't do that. Number one, you got to run some plays. You got to get some first downs. Number two, you at least got to get the field flipped back and not let them have a 40-yard field.
There's a couple things in life you can't do. You can't snap the ball over your quarterback's head, and you can't eat bacon every meal. You just can't do it.
Those two things.
Yeah.
Those two.
You won't live long if you do those things.
Ask Curly on City Slickers. That's what he did.
Well, he might be the exception to the rule. He ate bacon every meal.
Right, he did.
Yeah.
Sean?
Yes.
Mayfield said if you'll start you a wind farm up there, you'll be fine on your electricity.
What a brilliant idea.
Because then he said with hard work, the land will give you all you need.
Would he want to be an investor in that?
I'm sure he would. The kick is away, down the right side. Fielded by Mr. Clean at the 20. He's got the 25, bounces it outside, stays on his feet to the 35. I'm telling you, there's something about Braden Hawkins. He always, whether it's basketball or football, he always gets more than you think he's going to get.
That's well put, Oofy. That's well put. If it's falling forward, if there's a 5-yard gain there, he'll fall forward for 6.5. He always gets more.
Steve reminded me of our buddy Sam Burns that is a pro golfer leading the Houston Open right now. Steve and I met him. I consider him a close friend of ours. I call him Sammy Burns.
Is Sean Green right behind him in the standings?
Yeah, Sean.
Is it Green?
I don't even know. He's the official pro golfer.
Just Sean.
Really
Yeah, Sean's the official pro golfer of the Buzz Brothers. Brisboe in the shotgun. He's looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket, rolling left. He'll throw against his buddy.
Who is he throwing
It's just Mr. Clean had to play defense there.
Totally.
As number 33, Jesus Suarez.
That ball was literally flung back into the middle of the defense, and Braden Hawkins did everything he could to basically commit pass interference so there wouldn't be an interception. 6:20 left.
Mark Moore, you are right.
What did Brother Mark say?
Handoff up the middle. That's C.C. Ryder breaks one tackle, picks up about 3. Talking about Sean correcting me on a trick play. He said, does Aaron Andrews correct Joe Buck? Brother Mark, that's funny. I enjoyed that. Third and 7 coming up for the Canton Eagles. 5:56 remains in the first quarter. They trail 14-0.
Come on, guys.
Rip Brisboe has C.C. Ryder in the pistol. Ooh, there was a little movement on the side over there. No call. Rolling out. Brisboe, they did throw a flag. Has his man. Is that Jet Baldwin?
Yes.
Number 5,
Jet Baldwin gets it all the way to the 40-yard line. If that's going to be a late flag, Braden Hawkins did move just a little bit before the snap. I don't know if they threw it, it was late.
I'm looking for body language here. Can't tell yet. Oh, man, I think it's coming back.
Let's see. I know. Holding on the defense.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go. First down. That first down brought to you by Gary's Car Wash.
Working at the car wash.
Don't drive around in a dirty car. Clean up your act at Gary's between the Veterans Memorial and the fire station, 1300 Trade Day Boulevard in Canton. Tell Gary thanks for sponsoring high school football. Thanks, Gary.
Don't forget to hit the vacuum either.
And the registry next to Ace Hardware in Canton. Those are our friends, Gary and Marcelin Norrell. First and 10, Eagles 39-yard line. Rolling left is Rip Brisboe throwing across his body.
Jet
has his man, the Jet.
The Jet's on the runway, baby.
2 in a row for Jet, moving the chains, baby.
He went down and dug that one out of the carpet.
Jet says, I'm going to do something on senior night right now.
That's right. Good for him. Jet's going to come out, give him a break. In comes Colton Whitehead. Great catch by Jet Baldwin there.
Good to see him getting the action and showing up First and 10, Eagles 20-yard line. 5 minutes remains in the first quarter. They trail 14-0. Here comes CC up. No, it's Brisbane throwing in and out of the hands, just a little bit in front of Easy Pickens.
He was on a slant route there and just out in front of him.
Gosh, I got fooled on that handoff. I thought he'd given the ball away.
You gonna run CC?
You gonna run CC?
They're saving CC. They hadn't given it to him yet.
We're tanks for nothing.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Did you hear that one, Sean?
I did.
Tanks for nothing. 2nd and 10. Here comes CC. Cuts it up. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. That's a hard-fought 1 yard there, ladies and gentlemen.
He's going to get loose. He will get loose.
When 41 gets loose, you can count up 6 points.
That's right. Now, you're 3rd and 9 here at the inside the 20-yard line. You're in Nathan the Hammer Goodson range, but down 14-0. I don't know what coach may be thinking here.
Brian and the Cleaver, Stevie Ray Cleaver, they're listening, watching. Welcome, boys. They love the Buzz Brothers. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
You ever wonder why people listen to us?
I have no idea.
I know it. Me either. 3rd and 9. Brisboe back to pass. Has time. Throws. Overthrows for Jabraylon Pickens.
Had pressure coming, and I thought there might have been a little early movement there on the right side of the line, but no call, obviously.
No call.
All right, offense staying on the field on 4th and 9.
Oh, goodness.
Hammer not coming in.
Do you think that's funny?
What do you know from funny?
It's not funny.
Whatever that was, it wasn't heard.
Now the Hammer's coming in.
It wasn't heard?
No, it was a bunch of static.
What do you know about funny?
Nathan the Hammer Goodson coming in.
He is 3 for 3 if the stats you gave me right this year on field goals. This one from 36 yards. It'll be spotted at the 25. Hawkins with the hold. The general, Grant Udisky with the snap. Snap, hold, kick, has the distance. Oh! It doesn't. It hits the crossbar and bounces doings.
And you could tell he hit that one a little low. That ball was spinning like crazy. Man, oh man, he's got the leg to make that. You can tell he just hit that low.
Dang it.
Man, oh man.
I thought that ball had the distance.
And the ball didn't, it's a little chilly out. The ball didn't carry quite as far, but
yeah.
Darn it. All right, well, here comes the Eagles D.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
If you get a chance to talk to that referee again about the field, ask him what he thinks it's running on the stimp meter. 1st and 10 for the Gilmer Black Cats. Holman in the under center. There's another offsides. You think it's on them?
That's on them.
Okay. What'd I call him?
Gilmer.
It's Mejia. You know what? Do not let the details get in the way of a good broadcast.
Right. We'll just call them whatever we need to.
Yeah.
And Tanya, don't start correcting. I mean,
I didn't. That wasn't me.
Hey, listen, Mark Moore just coming to my defense.
Yeah, I mean, evidently
he's just telling you how professionals work, Sean.
Mike's got an entourage there of keeping everything squared up.
I mean, but you are being compared to Aaron Andrews, so
I know that's right, which is really a bad
she just
comparison.
Has a whole lot more hair than you do. I don't.
1st and 15. Holman hands off, coming right side.
Oh dear heaven! Oh goodness!
Brought down after a pickup of about 6. There was
Cale Shaw.
That's number 3, Kristen Clark, brought down by Cale Shaw.
Wrangled him down
by the nape of the neck.
Mm-hmm. By the way, whether they're Gilmer or Mejia, they're beating us 14-0.
That's right.
The other team.
For now.
3 minutes and 43 seconds remains in the first quarter here at Norris Birdwell Field on the campus of Canton ISD. The Eagles trail 14-0.
2nd and 8 here. Boy, you get if you can stop them for no yards here, you put them in a situation where they might think about passing the ball.
See if we can stay on sides here.
I know they want to get that jump.
Holman under center. Hands off up the middle. There's nothing there for Wiley. He's brought down maybe a loss.
It will be.
There's Shaw.
The Eagles figured that one out, saw it coming.
Also number 81.
Josh Riddle.
Josh Riddle. Our deal's way over there.
He's come in and done a great job this year.
The Riddler.
The Riddler. Thank you, Oofy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He just got his nickname.
That's right. Ding.
I got that. Boy, Clarence.
Might have known I'd get an angel like you. Wouldn't happen to have $5,000 on you, would you?
3rd and 9.
2:35 remains in the first quarter, 14-0 to see if we can get them off the field. There's movement up front.
Oh, what is that?
And any time a number 78 stands up out of his stance and looks backwards, there's going to be a flag thrown.
What was that?
I've never seen
that. Like he gave up.
It's like he said, I got tired.
He surrendered.
of being in my stance.
He surrendered a false start. My goodness, the center stood up.
He should carry his own flag and just throw it.
Our listeners cannot understand that, but he literally stood up.
Well, maybe they're watching.
Because I'm done. 3rd and 14 from the Eagle or from the Black Cat 15-yard line.
Hey, today is Jabraylin. Brian Irwin was telling me,
Yes.
and it's Jabraylin's birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Easy Pickens, 3rd and 14.
Okay.
And there is no gain. That's going to be a loss.
Eagles D stiffens.
Who over there? Is that Cam Taylor? Who's number 8?
That was 55. That was Gunnar Boswell,
Gunnar
I believe.
Boswell and number 8.
Yeah, Cam Taylor.
Cam
Number
Taylor.
8 needs to quit talking.
Yeah, Cam was chirping a little bit before the game.
Was not having that.
He's geeked.
Loss of 2 on the play, TC.
Wow.
Sean, our defense starting to getting business here.
Yeah, figured it out.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's the punter?
Is that Gus?
88.
The kicking? Nope. Line drive punt down the left side. Kind of bites like a TA sand wedge.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be at the 40, we're going to call it the 43-yard line. The Eagles are in business here.
Eagles flipped the field on him. Braden Hawkins was back there ready to go. And the Eagles right back in business. Looks like they figured something out there.
Yes.
Because they got in the backfield a couple of times there and dropped the Black Cats for a loss.
Call me a homer, but I'm encouraged right now.
I am too. I am.
Hey, I've inspected the grounds around the blow-up mascot.
Yes.
To see if we could find out why the
I see you over there.
Why the mascot was having not being very coherent, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Is there crime scene tape over there?
Well, yeah.
Ball handed off up the middle. Here comes Chris Cage. CC Ryder picks up about 3.
I like it. Something's going on with Cam Taylor, y'all. As he was walking off the field, some of the coaches were talking to him about something. Something's going on with him.
Where is
so
I don't know if good or bad. They're talking to him. I don't know.
Golly, what a generic sports.
I don't know. They're paying attention to him for some reason.
The coaches were talking to him about something.
It was I had a sports conversation with him.
It was a verbal stimulus package. Here comes CC Ryder with a burst of speed, and you can move those chains. Gary's Car Wash, first down.
CC Ryder, look what you done to me.
He took off. Okay, Steve, tell me what it is.
Man's got some burst. Eagles all the way down to the – now, in the last 10 plays or so on offense, the Eagles look like they know what they're doing. They're moving the ball. They're down to the 25-yard line. Settled in.
Van Cleve, TZ, wants you to redeem yourself with Athens and Maybank tonight.
Boy, I'm going to Stevie Van Cleve, and I believe in Athens.
Mayfield says he's got breaking news. I need to hear it. 1st and 10, Eagles 25-yard line. Here comes CC again. He breaks it outside. He has the 20. Gets out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
They're running
That's going to be a pickup of 7. You're going to run
They're running CC. Stevie Van Cleve, 3-0. Your Hornets lead.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove 7-0.
On a field goal by Raphael Septien.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Jabraylin Pickens has had 11 touchdowns in the last 5 games.
Goodness.
And it's his birthday.
He's about to make another one.
32 seconds remains in the first quarter. 2nd and 3. Oh, my goodness. Brisboe keeps it.
Yeah.
It was a collision in the backfield between Brisboe, CC Ryder, and a defensive player from
number 21.
Mahia.
Number 21 almost took the ball from him.
Yeah, there was a player that didn't need to be there, and he was wearing a white shirt.
That is Jawan.
We didn't need him back there.
Is that Jawan?
I think Jawan.
Jawan Wright.
So we're going to see if the Eagles stay aggressive here. It's 3rd and 5. We'll see if they're thinking 4-down territory. That's going to be the end of the quarter.
We're going to find that after the first quarter. And thank you on that first quarter sponsorship from Hall, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. This second quarter, will be brought to you by Slide and Bounce, full-service, family-owned inflatable and party rental company serving East Texas from inflatable bounce houses to water slides. Slide and Bounce has it all. snbrentals.com. Well, 14-0, Eagles trail. They're in knocking on touchdown's door, but it is 3rd and 5. Personally, I think it's 4-down territory. Had we made that other field goal, maybe he would consider something different. But let's just not even think about that. Let's just go ahead and try to get this thing in the end zone.
I like the aggressive mindset. You know, if we already know the district standings are set, hey, well, why not? You just go for it. You know what I figured out? If you go for it every time on 4th down, by the end of the game, you'll have gotten 25% more plays than the other team.
Look at that.
I don't know about
now,
that
I just did some math there because they get 3 plays and you get 4.
That's right.
Right.
You are
so
a glass half full person.
That's 25%, guys.
I don't care what anybody else says.
I'm just saying, don't discount that.
Hey, the breaking news from Steve Mayfield, there's a local ex-pro football player here in Canton, like a Hall of Famer. What's his name?
Primetime Deion
Primetime.
Sanders?
His son, Shadur, committed to Jackson State.
Okay.
Where
Wow,
Prime,
that was a shocker.
where Prime will be coaching. 3rd and 5. This is the first play of the second quarter. Eagles moving right to left. Big play here. Brisboe in the shotgun. Cade offset left. He'll throw. Pass is caught at about the 14-yard line by Mr. Clean.
First down.
That will move the markers. Really
Smart.
good catch by Mr. Clean.
Sure was, and Brisboe found him right out there in the open and knew where he had to be for the first down. So, fresh set of downs for the Eagles, and they're threatening again.
You mean he didn't run a 3-yard pattern when he needed 4 like Dallas does all the time?
No, they haven't done that yet.
Brisboe back to pass. He's rolling right, throwing, looking, nobody there, incomplete.
That was late to Udisky. When he came out of his break, Udisky was open, but Brisboe had pressure, couldn't get it off in time, and the Mejia defense was able to close. You know what? The lanes don't stay open very long, Sean. With Mejia, they recover pretty quickly.
No, and they're not really all that open when they're open.
No, that wasn't. Curtis Holand. Next week we'll play either Gilmer or Texarkana Pleasant Grove. Will be either Thursday or Friday. Here comes C.C. Ryder up the middle. He gets a little bit of yard. Actually picks up about 5 right there. Gets it to the 9-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 5.
He's going to break one, y'all. He is going to break one.
He's another one that just get. I mean, I'm gonna miss watching him.
Oh, you said it, man. We are going to miss him so much.
Well, let's enjoy him while we can. 11:08 remains in the first half here. The Eagles trail 14-0, but they are threatening. 3rd and 5 from the 9. Back to pass. Brisboe has time. Looks across the middle. Has Jabraylon Pickens. Gets it to about the 4-yard line, and that should move the chains. Birthday boy, Easy Pickens.
Yes.
You better move them 1st and goal from the 4.
Man, that was a close mark too. I'm surprised that they didn't measure, but. Or that the Mejia coaches wasn't asking for a measurement.
First down brought to you by Gary's Car Wash and the Registry. Gary, you and Marston listening? What'd you say, TC?
I'll tell you after this play.
Let's just run this thing 3 times.
Yeah.
Brisboe in the shotgun. Oh, he's going to pass, and there's a flag. Ball is caught by Udisky.
False start.
Timeout.
No, there's a flag. It can't be a timeout, I don't think.
It's got to be a false start.
False start. What a killer.
Man. I was going to say Brisboe has gotten much better at the underneath passes and just finding the receivers in the soft spot. Earlier in the year, it seemed like he was just going downfield, but he's really throwing it underneath well and getting the ball deep as well.
14-0. 14-0 is the score. 10-14 remains in the first half. The Eagles, after a 5-yard penalty, have it 1st and goal from the 9. Brisboe hands to C.C. Ryder. He breaks it, has the 5, going for the goal line, still on his feet, struggling, getting to the goal line.
Give it to him.
No, they call him out at the what, Sean? The 1?
Yeah, he's right at the 2-yard line is where that referee is.
Boy, and like good running backs, he never went on the ground.
No, he didn't. I couldn't tell where he was. I thought he got in, but he was at the 2.
I think he just
we're a bad angle here.
He got pushed out of bounds and then spun back in bounds, but
that kid never gives up.
Second and goal around the 1 yard line. There's CC up the middle. It's going to be a little bit short.
Yeah. Inside the 1 now.
Inside the 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The referee looks like he's about. Well, they're marking it about 2 feet to go.
If they handed it to you twice, Sean, you think you could get in up the middle?
You wouldn't need twice.
Sean, TA, we've seen the Eagles go under center before.
It's been a few weeks, but yeah, Brisboe can run the quarterback sneak.
Doesn't look like it'll be on this play. Here comes CC.
Yeah, baby.
Give him a touchdown. Chris Cage, CC Ryder puts the Eagles on the board. They've cut the lead to 14-6. The hammer comes on for the extra point.
And I'll tell you what else they have done, guys. They've controlled the football about the last 10 minutes of the game. Mejia had it exactly 3 plays, had a total of -6 yards. And the Eagles have not only stopped the Black Cats, but they've driven the ball just methodically and punched it in. That's a recipe for success right there. Keep the ball away from them and score when you get it.
And the hammer nails it, and it's 14-7. Teasy, let's see if we can keep that defense going.
Let's go. Let's do it. These Eagles are fired up now. They needed that. You know those, and Sean, you're closer to the action down there, but the first possession, we had the snap over our head, and we looked kind of like we were just kind of nervous or whatever. Yeah, that's not what we look like now. We've settled in some.
No, we got a little bit of our swagger back, and they're confident on what they're out there doing. It's that first couple of plays their head was all over the place.
We were shaking like we were bit by a copperhead.
Wow.
Hey, how about a little Jet Baldwin there getting a couple of big plays?
Big plays. Move the chains on 3rd down.
Dang right.
Big time.
As you said, the Jet was on the runway and moving the chains 2 plays in a row.
And he's got to be in there because Tootie Proxy is out.
Right.
So we are counting on number 5 to keep on doing good work out there.
You never want Tootie to be out.
No, you don't.
I see him down on the sideline right there.
Yeah.
Boy, Tootie, a sophomore, he's going to be playing some good ball for Canton. I suspect we'll be calling his name in basketball season. What do you think?
That's right.
That's basketball's when we're going to say goodbye to COVID.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. We are. We're going to give that COVID a send-off.
Right. It's going to be a quick goodbye.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what the Hammers got in mind here. They might have some trickery here, you never know. Maybe some Greg Zerline watermelon kick action here or something.
Kick is away. Catch made at the 25. Here comes Clark, bringing it around the left side, going backwards. Swarmed by the Eagles. Gets it about the 28-yard line.
I tell y'all, I saw Cale Shaw come down and put a wallop on Chris Bradley. I mean, knocked him down.
Was that number 2 or 3 on the return
number
there?
Number
2. Okay, that was Holdman. Sorry about that. I thought that was Clark. Christian Clark, number 3. Holdman, the quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a busy fella.
He is.
All right, Eagle D.
He's a 5-tool athlete. I don't even know what that means.
Well, it sounded good.
Yeah, I do too.
He's got a hammer and a screwdriver.
Right. Power tools.
Vice grips.
Wiley takes the ball on the left side, and, boy, the Eagle defense playing strong again.
And they are sold out to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, they're saying, throw it at me, Mejia or Gilmer, whoever you want to be.
CC Ryder's in the game. He's going to play both ways. He's got to.
And why not?
Right. You got Trey Collier is hurt. He was in for CC Ryder, so now you got French Frankie Rubio in there and CC Ryder at the corners. Why not? It's senior night. Let the guy play.
14-7, Eagles trail. 8:35 remains in the first half. The Mejia Black Cats have the ball 2nd and 8. They're on 31-yard line. Man in motion, pitch, coming right side. There's Clark. And again, the Eagle defense is swarming.
Nothing doing.
There's Gunnar Boswell coming off the pile. There's Juan Robles. CC Ryder in there.
Man, Robles has really, really looked good.
He has.
Ever since we lost bad Jaden Brown, Robles has had to step up.
Jaden suited out tonight. I see him over there on the sideline doing a little dance.
He's supposed to play. He told me he was going to play today.
I talked to his dad today. He said, you know, the injury still. Oh, goodness, I stepped on my wire for my headset.
Uh-oh.
I just had a neck contusion.
You'll be jiggling the wire.
3rd and 6. Big play here.
3rd and 6, Holman under center. He's going to look to pass.
Oh,
he's rolling. He's throwing. It is caught. Is it caught?
Was it caught?
Incomplete.
Incomplete, baby.
I never saw a sign from
I
anybody.
didn't either. Well defended. Barely knocked out of his hands.
I like it.
Me too. Who was that? Was that Mr. Clean or was that the general?
We'll just say both of them. The
That's
General
right.
Udisky and Mr. Clean, Braden Hawkins.
It's a dual effort.
That's right.
Second stop in a row for the Eagles.
Back to punt, Andrew Sunday. Bloody Sunday, kicking it. It's almost blocked. It was tipped.
It might have been.
But how did he get out to across the 50-yard line?
The ball wasn't tipped. He just shanked it.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, I think he saw it might be going to get blocked, so he had to take the low route.
No, that may have been true, but I don't think. I'm almost positive nobody put a hand on that ball.
You know how you could short arm a catch. He short a short leg. he just kind of kicked and barely his leg didn't go very far.
He felt the pressure coming.
Yeah.
He kind of flighted it down. He knew he had to get it under the defender.
That looked like a bunch of my 3 irons.
Yeah.
He de-lofted the punt.
Smart.
Of course it is. 1st and 10, Eagles. And you know what? My optimism wasn't unfounded.
No.
Ball handed off. Here comes CC. Breaks it out on the left side. Gets the corner. Brought down hard at midfield. What a good tackle over there by, who is that, number 17?
Give it to him. That's all right. Yeah, that's Will Coleman.
That's Will Coleman.
But, you know, they have underestimated Chris Cade, CC Ryder, on his speed to make the corner because he can get around the corner. He's he's what you call football fast.
He doesn't get brought down by one player very often. Coleman with a good play there. 2nd and 7, ball at midfield. 6:45 remains in the half. The Eagles trail 14-7. Let's see if we can't get some points here. Brisboe rolling left, sets up, throws, Pickens. Oh, tightrope. Get his toes in the sand and move the chains to the 40-yard line.
He's starting to snatch that thing with his hands, guys. He is really, really coming along. We know he's athletic, and he caught some balls last year, but, man, his confidence level is up, and his catch radius is much wider.
That is a real football term right there, what you just used. You said catch radius.
Well, I knew if I said that, people would say, man, he probably knows about football.
You put football and geometry in there together. Here comes CC up the middle.
CC.
He gets a first down.
CC.
He's loose to the 20. Give him 20 yards, CC. That's going to get him close to the 1,000-yard mark, and that's with missing basically 3 full games.
Yes, it is. And suddenly the Eagles have the Black Cats off balance here. They're having success in the air and on the ground.
1st and 10, Eagles 20-yard line. Solid 20-yard gain there.
Boy, when you can just hand the ball off and get yards, it just makes everything so much easier on your offense.
Brisboe, here's the blitz. He gets it away, swings it out. Cade doesn't have anything there. He still stays on his feet and gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and TA, that was basically making yardage.
That was going to be a 3 or 4 yard loss, and he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't underestimate that play.
No. So 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh, I'm nervous. Eric James is watching us.
E-Rock. That's our friends over there at EBR.
He just referenced Larry Heckman. That is funny.
Oh, I get that, Eric. I get that.
2nd and 10, Brisboe hands off. CC Ryder. Oh, man, they're keying on him now, TZ.
Yes,
that's a
are.
loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Well, and they are. They've seen film too, I'm sure. But this is going to open up something at some point for Brisboe to pull that thing and run.
Who's our guy riding a bicycle?
That's Stephen Massey.
Okay, that's Stephen. All right.
So about 5 minutes left in the half.
We've only played a whole season. I don't know the players.
I don't know the rules.
3rd and 13. 23-yard line, Brisboe rolling right, little reverse handoff. Here comes Cade. He bounces it outside, has the 20, gets out of bounds at the 15. That's going to bring up 4th down. I'm feel certain the Eagles will go for it.
Yeah, and that really cuts it down to 4th and manageable, 4th and about 5.
I don't know, Stevie Ray Mayfield. I don't know if we're going to field goal here. We just had a 35-yarder doink. But you know what? On cue, here comes Nathan the Hammer Goodson, and this will be another one from about the same distance. This one will be marked at the 23-yard line, a 33-yard attempt by Nathan the Hammer Goodson to try to cut this to a 4-point game.
I don't mind taking the points here.
General the Grant, snap, hold, kick.
Good.
Okay.
And it's good.
Okay.
Oh, what a catch.
Sean, you caught that?
No, this kid caught it.
Well, why didn't you fight him for it, Sean?
Well, I'm past my days of fighting junior high kids for field goals at the high school game.
No, you're not. No, you're not, Sean.
If it had been a Thursday night, you'd have caught that
Boy,
thing.
you don't ain't lying.
So the Eagles,
Teach them Thursday night punk something.
That drive stalls out. That hurts a little bit, but still points, and it's 14-10 now. And honestly, for the last quarter and a half, it's been all Eagles.
How excited are you about the defense?
I am excited.
Am too.
And it looks like they've figured something out. And the thing that makes me excited even more is when Mejia tried to pass, it didn't fool us. We were able to get out there and defend it. Barry knows. Barry knows.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
The Eagles making a game of it here.
The Hammer
4:47.
will be kicking it off right to left. 4:47 remains in the half. Eagles trail 14-10. But, boy, I tell you, not too long ago it looked like, oh, my gosh, what are we going to do to fill in time and talking during this game?
I was about to start hiding the women and children.
We're going to make more Copperhead jokes.
Well, Commerce is up 13-0 on Mineola. That is very strange.
Well, in that, though,
We're really
is Mineola sitting players?
That's all. That's the only thing I could think of.
The Hammer looks like he's going to directional kick. He does. Left side. That's going to be out of bounds. Ouch.
While they're sorting that out.
Give us some scores, TZ.
Mineola, actually in the second quarter there, Commerce 20-14 over Mineola. Van 14-0 over Brownsboro. That's in the second quarter. Pleasant Grove over Gilmer 14-7 midway through the second. Athens 17-0 over the Maybank Panthers. You like that one, Stevie?
There you go, Steve Van Cleve.
Grant Saline hanging in there. They are 7-0 over ARP. They're trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, and those are your scores of interest here.
Hey, has
Bad
Jaden Brown been playing on defense?
I haven't seen him.
He's in there right now.
Okay, good.
Holden, hands off Wiley up the middle. Nothing there. The defense is playing great as of right now.
I wish I knew that. I don't know if
Can I see our roster?
If Brayton's been in yet.
I got to move it.
Take it over there, Oofy.
I am. I'm gonna move the roster.
Yeah.
Why are y'all trying to hog everything over there?
Right. You need it.
Jaden Brown right there.
Yeah.
And Colt Shepard was in there as well.
He's baddest man in the whole darn town.
He doesn't look like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone.
No, he doesn't.
2nd and 7, Holden under center. He backs up to for pass. He's under pressure. Throws down the left
Intercept
side.
that.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness.
Under duress from Mr. Clean, number 22. John Luna goes up and catches that ball, high points it, and moves the chains just short of the 50-yard line at the 48. 1st and 10 for the Mejia Black Cats. 3:52 remains in the first half.
You could give them 20 more tries at that play, and they wouldn't have caught it.
I hope they run that play the rest of the game.
I mean, I thought Hawkins was going to have a chance to get in position to pick it.
Sean.
Yes.
The guy, number 12 here, that's playing receiver on our end right here. He suffers from high helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that Pooh Coffee's cousin?
Oh! Picks up in the backfield. And Holden is brought down for a loss.
The Riddler, Josh Riddle.
Yeah. Riddle me that, Holden.
Yeah, he turned around. There was no one to give it to.
Loss of you'd think it'd have been a loss of 30 the way we're talking.
I know. But, I think we said it earlier, Mejia's not going to have to do things that cause them to make turnovers because they don't throw the ball much. That's a situation right there where I thought Riddle might be able to punch that ball out.
2nd and 12, 2:52 remains in the first half. 14-10, Mejia Black Cats lead. Holden. He will pass. He's in the pocket. He's throwing deep down the left side. The ball is tipped and almost intercepted. Threw it into double coverage. Wasn't much chance of that being completed. Who's over there on
French Frankie?
French Frankie Rubio, as well as the General Grant Yudiski.
General had backup.
He did. A good general will always back you up.
He was guarding the flank.
Yes, he was. That had a better chance of being intercepted than it did being completed, which is the way I like it.
Sean, you cut out. Just talk to me, Sean. Let me see how you sound.
Hello, Mike.
There. just
very
beautiful.
Sexy.
Oh, Tanya.
Hey.
Easy. You called him handsome earlier. This is getting out of hand here. Yeah. I'll stand for it no more.
Yeah, he'll sit down and take that.
No, we'll have none of that.
Uh-oh, 3 wides here, empty backfield.
3rd and 12.
Oh, no.
2:39 remains in the half.
And they're
it's on the ground. Come on, Eagles. Did you get it?
Are they calling this off?
Why are they calling it off?
I don't know. The referees are.
Did we call a timeout? No, it's calling that the Black Cats got the ball and recovered it at its 4th down.
Okay.
So it is not a Canton turnover. However,
it's another
the Black
stop.
Cats will be punting. Andrew Sunday, and now he's coming off that Larry Heckman-like punt that he had last time where he de-lofted it.
Sunday
gets it away.
Sending everybody.
He short-legged that one again. Here comes Mr. Clean. He can't get outside, and he's brought down at the 25, but let me tell you, he saved field position by fielding that ball.
You and I, we say that, and that is so true.
It's because we saw it for a long time when we didn't field it, what it does to field position.
Bill Parcells said that his whole time, just catch the ball. I mean, just don't let it hit the ground. I don't care if you get any return at all.
Most times, catching the ball is good.
Yes, it is. Most of the time.
Just most of the time.
It's unlike a siren.
That's right. It's the opposite of a siren or the shadow of your own goal line.
Yes, that's
those are
not
never
that
good.
Those are things that aren't good.
Mm-mm.
That's another competitor with the fights we were talking about.
More battles.
The copperhead and the shovel.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10, Eagles 25-yard line. 2:21 remains in the half. Brisboe back to pass, looks left, has easy pickings, has the 32-yard line, stops the clock with 2:17 remaining in the half. That just looks easy.
It does. Looks like they're just kind of strategically moving the ball down the field here. And don't look now, but they got a possession to take the lead, fellas.
Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. It's like going to Dallas and saying there's no traffic and coming up over the hill.
Now, Tanya, when have I ever been over-optimistic?
Here comes Cade. He gets it outside, gets the 35-yard line, wrangled out of bounds.
Right at the marker.
At number 17, Will Coleman is a good defensive player.
He got range.
They are moving the chains.
That's right.
When is the last time that the referees have called for the change that you've seen to call it out to measure?
Well, you see who the chain
fair
people
question.
Are over there. Do you blame them?
Well, they studied at the feet of Dean Tidwell over there.
Right.
Right.
Who studied at our feet?
And who's studied?
Right.
They're our disciples.
Brisboe with 1:54 goes back to pass.
Steps
up in the pocket. Gets the 40-yard line. He's brought down after a pickup of about 4.
Somebody went out of their shoe.
Oh, man.
There's a flag on the ground. If that's going to – he's already signaling holding.
Yeah.
Can't you just wait? Sean, go tell him he got it wrong.
Sometimes it's hard to just keep your hands off of them.
I've been told that.
Yeah,
hands
off.
Somebody was going to say that. It's like I know y'all or something.
I know. All right. 1st and 20. 1:46 remains in the half. Eagles trail 14-10. Brisboe back to pass, has time, just throws it away out of bounds. Almost. Wiley. Well, no, that wasn't Wiley. That was
number 6.
That's Frankie Smith III. Not French Frankie.
We got a lot of Frankies.
Frankie goes to Hollywood, Frankie?
That is Frankie goes to Hollywood.
I'm getting a little uncomfortable here. 1:39 left. And we're 2nd and 20. I don't like where we are on the field.
And we get the ball to start the second half, so, let's see if we can make a play here. It wouldn't surprise me, TA, at all if this is like a draw, a run play here.
Oh, me neither.
I almost
but they would call
guarantee it.
timeout if we did.
Well, let them. Look at me. Back to passes. Brisboe has time. Deep down the middle, that's going to be overthrowing everybody there. The birthday boy, Jabraylon Pickens, was double, triple covered.
But I like that the ball went downfield.
I'm moving around a lot. I know it. I'm getting hung up by the wires. And
I'm just concerned.
You know, what worries me a little bit, I don't want to see like any short passes that are like screen passes. I like that went down the field. That was either going to be a catch or an incompletion, and that makes me feel a little more comfortable.
3rd down and 20 for the Eagles. Minute 34 remains in the half. They trail 14-10. Ball handed off up the middle. Here comes C.C. Ryder. He picks up about 7, and the Black Cats will call a timeout, as you predicted, with 1:27 remaining in the first half.
Now, what we need to do here is we have got to get this blocked up so that Goodson can get a foot on it. We don't need to give them a short field here. You can bet they're going to try and bring pressure. Sean, would you tell them what I said?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me go there.
Just run in the huddle there and say,
Coach.
hey, Teasy just mentioned something.
Teasy said block it up. Let me thanks to our sponsors, the Silver Spur Resort, Wills Point Ford and Wills Point Chevrolet, First State Bank of Ben Wheeler, Brookshire's, All Round AC Heating and Refrigeration, Bob's Collision Center bringing you the collision of the week. First Downs brought to you by Gary's Car Wash and the Registry. Timeouts, which we have right now, brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm. Joel Elliott at the Elliott Law Firm in Canton, providing everything from family, criminal law, personal injury, everything in between. Joel works to protect the best interests of his clients with ethics, courtesy, and a caring personal attention. Elliott Law Firm, PC.com. And this quarter brought to you by Slided Bounce.
Do they have the air conditioner on in here?
Are you hot?
No, I'm feeling. It's like I guess maybe it's just cold out there. I don't know. I'm just.
No, there's no air on.
Wearing my thermal underwear on Thursday.
Well, Tanya.
Sorry.
The hammer. Back to punt. Good snap. They got it blocked, Teasy.
There you go.
And a nice punt by the hammer.
Punt.
Oh, yeah. Takes a Canton bounce to 25. Nobody be in a rush to touch that.
No.
Stay back from it. The general wisely just saying, let that clock run. Did you see the general?
Yes.
Telling everybody stay away from it.
Let the referees blow it.
Exactly. Let those seconds. Very smart. That's a coach's son right there.
That's why we call him the general.
That's right.
That's an A+ right there. If you were wanting to grade that play right there, it couldn't have been done any better. Minute 14 left. Eagles D needs to get another stop here.
What about a quick turnover?
It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
It could happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a little something different here from the Black Cats with 1:14 left.
You know what's on the line?
Playoffs.
That's right. Coach Mora, I know you don't like talking about it, but it's on the line.
Handoff coming on the left side. Here comes Clark. Boy, another good defensive play over there. That's the general, Grant Udisky, on that play. And with 1:03 and running on the clock, I don't think the Mejia Black Cats are going to be in much hurry to do anything here. You know, to start off quickly behind in this game, 14-0, Teasy. Really good job by the Eagles. Keep their heads up and stay in this ball game.
It has really felt like it's been all Eagles for the last quarter and a half.
And on second down, another loss right there as Holman takes the ball down, on a fake on the left side. Looks like Cam Taylor over there on the defensive side. No gain, 3rd and 9.
It almost feels like, Sean, that the Canton defense has figured out what to key on, because they're in there and have gotten some stops behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of confidence. Now, why are we calling timeout 15 seconds after?
Good question.
I mean,
we may want to force them to punt it. I don't know. That's a good question, John.
Canton called the timeout?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we will. Because we have 2 more timeouts, so we can if we put a stop on them here, force them to punt it, try to block it.
That's right.
I like it thinking.
Or return it. Yeah, I like that.
Is there a strategy on doing it now?
Yes, and that timeout is brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm. I'm sorry, Sean. Go.
Sean?
Doing it now versus after that play was down. I mean, we lost about 15 or 16 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, we did.
I'm I'm a football caveman when it comes to that kind of strategy, so I don't know, but it's. I mean, if we're trying to either get the ball back or block a punt, I mean, I guess those are two different strategies if we're trying to block the punt. But if we wanted the ball back, you'd figure we want more time.
Yeah, I think they're just angling for
just trying to score on the block punt.
Yeah.
So on 3rd and 9, 16 seconds remaining in the half. Holman under center. Pitch coming right side. Cuts it up the middle. There's Clark. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. And another timeout with 9 seconds.
Great open field tackle there by C.C. Ryder, Chris Cade.
Yeah, he was the only guy. He was the only guy over there, too.
There's a Black Cat down.
Number 84.
So they got what they wanted with 9 seconds left.
Steve Mayfield's telling me I've got the COVID microphone.
Yeah, he is. There's something going on with his mic. Do we need to change channel, Sean?
I'm assuming so. I mean,
Where are you, Sean?
I'm on the 10-yard line on our side to your left.
Yep, I see you over there. Do you want to do it at halftime, Ken? We'll test it at halftime, Sean.
No, I demand we test it right now.
Oh, goodness. I just almost felt there's something wrong with me.
You got whatever that Black Cat mascot has been doing over there.
Yeah. What number, Sean, did you say is down?
I thought I saw 84.
I don't see an 84 on the roster.
There's not an 84 on the roster.
But he's being tended to over here. Is Robbie over there with him? Here comes Robbie Simonak, who's going to go out and offer his help. And
he's so wonderful.
Oh, yeah, he is a fantastic trainer.
Best in the business.
He really is. It's number 64.
Number 64,
James Abraham. He had many sons.
I was about to say it.
I was going to go the opposite way with a Lincoln reference. Like Ford's Theater type thing.
Right.
Wow.
We'll let that go.
Enjoy the show.
We should.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln.
All right, 4th down and 3. Andrew Sunday Andrew Sunday is in for the punt, and with 9 seconds, they really don't have time to just run around and try to kill the clock.
I was thinking of that.
Yep, we'll see what happens. Andrew Sunday will have to punt this thing. Nobody deep for the Eagles.
They're max blocking here.
It's almost snapped over his head. He gets it away.
Oh, well.
That's going to end the – well, it may not end the half yet. Well, that will end the half, actually.
Yep. There we go.
As the ball is at the 40-yard line. That will end the first half on a punt. But the Eagles started out in the hole 14-0 early, come back to narrow this to a 4-point game, 14-10 at halftime, and the Eagles will be getting the ball to start the second half. We're going to set our microphones down. We're going to listen to the bands, and the Buzz Brothers will be back for the second half.
Sean, can you hear me?
Affirmative.
All right, you wanna troubleshoot the mic here?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you? Oh, okay. All right, so it's on A5 here. I'm just going to change the channel. Can you hear me? Okay.
What do you think?
The next band in Conference 4A is the Mejia High School Marching Band. Their program includes Motown Memories, Reach Out and I'll Be There, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and I Want You Back. Drum major, Cameron Nichols, is your band ready? You may now begin your performance for the UIL marching contest. directors of the Mexia High School Band is Eric Warden, Victor Maciel, Michael McElroy, Dylan Harris, and Amy Shaw. Principal is Mr. Robert White. Assistant principal is Mr. Mary Connor. Superintendent is Dr. Lyle DeBeese. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for the Mexia High School Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, Canton High School is proud to present the Canton High School Marching Band. Tonight, the mighty Canton Band is performing their 2020 show called Carry On, which features music from Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, Danse Macabre by Camille Saint-Saëns, and See You Again by Charlie Puth. Tonight's featured piccolo soloist is Elisa Latchkin. The mighty Canton Band would like to honor and thank the seniors tonight for their years of service to the band. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Anna Bell Hudson and Audrey Lee Thielen, please welcome that mighty band from Eagle Land, the Canton High School Marching Band.
that clip down. Oh, we are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime here at Norris Birdwell Field on the campus of Canton ISD. Canton Eagles trailing 14-10. The Eagles fell behind quickly, 14-0. Just kind of shell-shocked at the first of this game by the Mexia Black Cats, but come back with several good drives, resulting in 10 points, narrowed the lead to 4 points, 14-10, and will receive the ball at the start of the second half. You're listening to the Buzz Brothers. I'm Oofy. We got Teasy, got our Buzz sister, and S Squared. Teasy, good comeback by the Eagles after that shaky start.
It sure was, and you said it. You take that first series out, and the Eagles are in full control of this thing. So, there's another half to play, but if the second half goes like the second quarter did, the Eagles have a chance to win this thing. And what a way to end the season, regular season.
Let's get some stats, Buzz sister. Tell us what we got.
Well, I will start with the team generally. Canton had 8 first downs. We only had 67 total rushing yards, but that is because even though Chris Cade has 91 yards, we had that sack for a loss back at the beginning of the game that was like negative 20-something.
Yeah, we just don't worry about that.
Okay, well, but it shows up. Okay, that's
I
fine.
know it.
Okay, then receiving yards, we were 6 for 49 total yards, and just run on over here to the stat leaders real fast. Chris Cade, 17 rushes for 91 yards.
Let's stop there for a second.
Okay.
That puts Chris Cade over 1,000 yards for the season. Teasy, coming into tonight, was he 960 or so? So over 1,000 yards, and that is missing 2 complete games and most of a third game.
That's right.
That is getting it done.
Yes, he would have been crowding 1,500 yards for the season once you factor in the playoff game. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my gosh, look, the black cat is awakened. I hope that doesn't – it's not a sign.
Oh, hopefully not.
Look at him.
I'm going to video this, y'all. Y'all keep on.
Okay, I'm going to keep on talking and you just keep on videoing.
We want to hear everything, too.
He's clearly –
he's seeing it on Facebook right now.
He's clearly had a stroke.
Stop that.
Okay. He should be on Eliquis. He needs to be on a blood thinner.
My goodness. Don't
okay, I'm
anybody
sorry.
go scratch him because
back to Chris Cade rushing total in first half.
91 yards.
Okay.
Okay. So Jason Brisboe passing, he was 6 of 12 for 49 yards. Receivers, Jet Baldwin had a good first half. He had the 2 receptions for 42 yards on our first long drive. Braden Hawkins has a catch for 6 yards, and then Jabrillin Pickens has 3 receptions for 1 yard because he had a couple for losses.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
Anyway.
Brisboe spreading the ball around to all his receivers.
Jet Baldwin, by far the most receiving yards on the team tonight on those 2 catches.
Yes. If we want to look at some of Mexia's stats, and, we got some time, so might
Absolutely.
as well. They had 4 first downs. They had 82 rushing yards, 14 receiving yards, and they had their 2 touchdowns that were, I believe, was it number 2? Well, here I'm asking y'all, and I'm the stat person, sorry. Mexia, they had Christian Clark had 50 yards and a touchdown. Jarrell or Jarrell, I'm not sure how you say it, so apologies if you're listening, Mrs. Wiley. He had 8 rushes for 11 yards and a touchdown, and B.J. Sunday had 1 rush for a 25-yard gain. And that's about it when you get right down to it.
Man, Jarrell Wiley, he's the preseason MVP projection for this district offensively. And he's carried the ball 8 times, only 11 yards.
Yes.
So that's keeping him in check.
My guess is he hasn't had a half like that in his high school career.
I would say so.
So total yardage for Mexia was back over here. They had, what's 82 and 14?
96.
So they had 96 total yards. And they only had the ball, the first half they had it 10 minutes and 25 seconds, and Canton had it 13 minutes and 35 seconds. So, there you go.
Okay, so Canton outgained them 130 to 96 total yards in the first half. Had more first downs. And
Gary's Car Wash.
That's right. That's right. So, like we said, it was all Eagles. Chris Cade has already got 91 yards rushing in the first half. He's on track for a big night, and I feel like he's not done.
No, not at all. Now, I am a little worried that the Black Cat has arisen.
Yeah.
Best comeback since Lazarus.
He's upright and looking forward.
Earlier, he was upright, but his head was tilted. I thought it was a little bit like Dean Tidwell's setup. And everybody knows Dino's a terrific golfer.
Yeah.
I want to start doing that on my setup.
Well, now look at the Black Cat now. He looks like he's –
Uh-oh.
Is that your son?
That is.
Good heavens.
That's Todd Hale.
Where is he?
He's been eating
Right
his
there.
Wheaties.
Oh, the sailor. He's hugging everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Boy,
he
he
is.
does look good, Teasy.
That's my boy.
That's Todd Hale. He's a Navy man.
Airman Hale.
Yes.
Navy Airman Hale. On his way to Seattle here in 10 days or so. That's where he's stationed next. So he's been in for 11 months. He's doing really well. He's found his place, it looks like.
They drink a lot of coffee in the rain in Seattle.
Yeah.
At Starbucks.
The counselor's up here at the booth. He's asking about is Mejia still playing their starters, and yes, they are still playing their starters. The only difference, like Mike mentioned earlier, the quarterback is not their normal quarterback. He appears to be hurt. He was in street clothes when they started to warm up, but a very a very capable replacement in number two. Who is their quarterback? In Trey Holdman. Yeah. So far, the Eagles have really adjusted here and kept that Mejia offense in check, and that's something that a lot of teams have just not been able to do. Their rushing totals, guys, through 10 games, they've only been under 200 yards rushing in one game, and that was the first game of the year. That was Cameron Yo. They had 175 yards.
Yep.
They've been over 300 yards rushing total 5 times this year, and then in the 200s. But they get it done on the ground. They don't throw it much. So right now, according to Tanya, they have 96 yards total offense. So
don't quote me on it.
No, put your name on it, Tanya. Put your name on it.
Put the Buzz Sister stamp
That's what it
on
is. So they're starting to trot back out, and it looks like the Black Cat's starting to lay back down a little bit.
You know what it's like an argumentative teen just going this with his head back going, God, thanks for nothing.
He's lapsing.
Thanks for nothing.
He's lapsing back into sleep apnea over there, it looks like.
How long have you been trying to work that into that, Mike?
Oh, my goodness.
I think I found just the right spot for the thanks to nothing
Yeah,
drop again.
that's
Okay,
right.
oh, here we go, yes.
Yeah, the argumentative teen Black Cat. Yeah, it took a little while to put that together,
I
Sean.
wonder if his name is Dylan.
It could be. So.
Now, check the energy level with the Black Cats warming up for the half here. Do y'all
now
rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I could outrun one or two of them, maybe.
Sean, go out there and kind of jog along beside one of those guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be jogging along the Mejia, guys.
Just challenge them.
You could outrun him in a long-distance marathon.
No doubt about that. Sean, just tell him if it was Thursday night, you wouldn't stand a chance against me, Bub.
Boy.
They call him Bub.
Chief, I'm going to chief him.
Yeah, hey, Bub.
Yeah.
You know, the counselor says that there are folks listening in to us that, may not be Cantonites, which we welcome.
Yeah.
We love everybody listening and watching and viewing to our silliness.
We're advocates for peace and for the people.
That's
We're the
right.
people's choice.
That's right. We are. And
we're not.
We're for world peace. We're not.
Yes.
We're,
What
we're
is
not
your
against-
stance on peace?
We're for it.
Yes.
You're talking about a piece of pie or a piece of cake?
And we're against copperhead bites.
Good question. Yeah.
Yes, you are. And we're going to start a copperhead defense protocol.
Protocol.
Are we for the copperhead or against the copperhead?
Well,
We're
it's
against
not.
it.
It's not the copperhead, but his poison we are against.
If it's a snake, it needs to be dead.
Uh-oh. There we go. There's the battle.
You can't. Yes, right. You can't trust a snake.
Not going to go ask him.
Ask
Are you
Eve.
poisonous?
Steve Mayfield, I will not comment on that text right there.
Minute 17
you
left
must
before we
comment
get
on
going
it
here.
Right.
But what I was going to say was that there's I think somebody had mentioned, and y'all are welcome to put it on Facebook if you're watching Facebook Live. Dylan, you're watching the comments on Facebook. You keep us posted on those. That maybe the Gilmer did it again. Mejia may not be playing all of their starters. Quit laughing at me.
We'll just keep an eye on that.
Yeah, although we wouldn't know.
No, and I will completely claim that they are.
Well, I mean, they're running back. Wiley, they're playing him, so
he's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really good player,
and they're certainly missing their quarterback. And maybe that's what they're indicating. Is I'm sure if it was a playoff game, that probably their quarterback Miller would most likely be playing. I saw him running around out there before the game. But as it is, it's still a competitive football game, and the Eagles will get the ball to start the second half, and they'll see if they can't surge into the lead here, trailing 14-10.
I feel like this has been the longest halftime in the history of ever.
Yeah.
I've timed it. Occasionally I leave a Cowboy game at TA's house at halftime. I cannot make it home in an NFL game before the second half starts.
No way. 12 minutes
I could have drove to Waxahachie and back and still be high school halftime.
They're so long.
Their black cat had no chance of staying awake through the halftime. He fell back asleep over there.
He got up for a while.
Yeah.
And
argued with his parents.
He did. And then he went.
He's mouth breathing over there.
He looks like Ezekiel Elliott looking up at the scoreboard with his mouth open.
He needs that Afrin every night before he goes to bed, so he can sleep with breathing out of his nose.
That's right. Eagles taking the field now.
The big snore.
As are the Black Cats with the. They got the. Is that called? What's the steamy stuff, the smoky stuff called?
Dry ice.
Yes.
Fake smoke.
They got fancy stuff going on there.
No, Steve, I'm not going to say that either. All right, we're about to get this second half started. Eagles trailing 14-10. Here comes Todd Hale.
Oh, I'm going to take the headset off and hug his neck.
You're allowed. Go ahead.
I want to hug his neck too. What's up, brother? Love you. What's up, my man? Todd Hale, in from the Navy. TA's son.
He's made the move from Florida to Texas for a couple of days, and then on to
Seattle.
He's going to be sleepless in Seattle.
He will be in Seattle with the Sky Needle, Grunge Rock, Coffee, and Rain.
Rain.
Let it rain, let it rain. Let your love rain down on me.
That is beautiful.
That's the Beatles. When I sing a song, I morph right into that. I went right into Paul McCartney right then. It sounded just like him.
Yes.
I'm a chameleon.
You are. It's better than being a gecko.
That's right. Kicking off for the Gilmer Black Cats.
It's
it's a
42.
little fake. There comes Gustav Martinez, kicks it down to Jabraylon Pickens. The birthday boy has it at the 20, 25, cuts to his left, gets to about the 31-yard line. The Eagles will be 1st and 10 to start this second half, trailing 14-10 here in Canton, Texas.
Mike, Jabraylon.
Uh-oh.
You cut out.
Where are you, Sean?
Oh, I'm here.
Jabraylon what?
He thought he saw a crease.
Yes. Yep.
Tried that cutback, but, and you called him Gilmer.
Yeah.
And I hate to correct you.
Of course. It's okay.
It's okay, Aaron.
Get more text.
Hey, what happened when he went toward the crease?
Well, the crease was filled.
It was closed.
So.
It was closed. It was closed. It was closed. 1st and 10, Brisboe. Hands off. Here comes C.C. Ryder trying to bounce it outside. Nothing
like a
there.
Face mask.
Boy, bringing him down hard. Acting angry on defense.
It was. Dontavius Daniels body slammed him.
Double D, Dontavius Daniels, tight end, defensive lineman, junior.
He's got 2 first names.
He does.
CC's he's going to break loose at some point.
2nd and 9. Early now in the second half, Eagles trail by 4 points, 14-10. Brisboe, fake, rolling back, throwing across his body.
Oh no.
Man, almost picked off, and that would have been 6 the other way.
Holy cheese and crackers.
Well, they're not a passing team, so they don't get a lot of hands work, I guess.
That was Xavier Molina. I call him X-Man. Almost had him a pick 6.
So that brings up 3rd and 9. A conversion would be big here. This doesn't do a lot for momentum if you come out and go 3 and out and punt it.
3rd and 9, Brisboe, shotgun, rolling left, squares up, throws, caught, first down.
Yes.
Who caught that ball?
Seminole win.
John Anderson hanging on, baby.
And Brisboe threw a laser beam in there.
I like it.
No, too, Barry.
Oh, we're going quick.
1st and 10, Eagles, 44-yard line. Snap is back. Ball given off. C.C. Ryder breaks a tackle, gets to about the 45. Nothing going after that. Brought down by all of Mejia and Gilmer.
Yeah, there's some unnecessary roughness going on there.
They're being pretty mean.
There's Colby. See that kid in the hat right there?
Yeah.
That's Colby. He works at our dealership.
Good old Colby.
Yeah, there's Harper Crow right there.
Is Colby's mama's name
There's
Carrie?
Mackenzie. I don't know.
I think so. She works at the resort.
I like Colby. 2nd down and 8. 45-yard line. Early in the second half, Eagles trying to take the lead here. Brisboe back in the pocket, throws, has Pickens.
Oh,
it's going to be a little short of a first down. Brought down angrily.
Again.
Well, it's going to be right. It's going to be
It's short.
A foot short.
That was Frankie goes to Hollywood Smith III on that tackle. And now we have 3rd and 1. I wouldn't mind under center here.
I wouldn't either.
Let's see. And he's looking over for instructions.
Well, the Black Cats only rushing 3 here.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving them some room there. It looks like he could run the ball if needed to. And they will hand it to CC, and he has a first down with a burst, picks up about 5 solid, and you can move those chains. That first down brought to you by Gary's Car Wash. Don't drive around with a dirty car. Go up to the Gary's Car Wash. Get that automated, beautiful car wash that works good. The vacuums work great.
Stain remover.
Yeah, thank goodness.
The registry. 1st and 10. Here comes CC again.
Oh.
He gets across the 40. Bulling his way to about the 37-yard line. A solid 5 there for CC Ryder.
I love it.
He's over 100 for the game there, Teasy.
I love it. He's not done yet.
No, we're still playing football right here in Canton, Texas. North Birdwell Field.
If you look in the slot here where Grant Udisky is lined up, his guy is gonna blitz every now and then. He's wide open. If they have an RPO on, they're gonna see that in a minute.
Brisboe with the pitch. Here comes Cade. Cuts it up. First down.
Oh.
Still on his feet to the 25, to the 24-yard line. Give Chris Cade about 15 on the carry.
That man finds room that is just not there. I mean, he slips through cracks that you don't even see.
And when he turns those jets on, it is a visible burst, and he starts, accelerating past people.
So,
man, I like watching him run.
The Eagles have converted 2 third downs on this drive. Now they're down to the 24-yard line.
1st and 10, again, brought to you by Gary's Car Wash, 23-yard line. Brisboe in the shotgun. He'll hand off again. Brisboe has it on the key. Has the 20, has the 18 on the RPO. Picks up 5.
Like you said, Mike, number 17. He's a good defender. Will Coleman, he's been in on a lot of plays. Made the open field tackle there.
I call him Wild Will Coleman.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles.
7:55 left, third quarter.
Thank you, Dino. 2nd and 5. Eagles on a drive. Brisboe back to pass across the middle behind the receiver, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Just a little behind him. Haven't seen that much out of Brisboe.
Well, I'm not so sure that if he led him, that defender wasn't there. So I don't.
Yeah.
It could have been intentional.
It could have been. And sometimes the throwing lane is just not there. 3rd and 5.
I just want to use the term back shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't defend that.
Well, go ahead, just use it.
Yeah, back shoulder.
Exactly.
Run the back shoulder.
Yeah, run the touchdown play, back shoulder.
Watch Grant.
3rd and 5. Bringing blitz.
No, no.
Brisboe running out of the pocket, throws across his body, incomplete.
No.
Might have had room to run, not sure.
So close, though, just off the
Lost
target.
Facebook video for just a little bit. Did we lose Facebook video?
It'll bring up 4th down and 5 for the Eagles.
So they're going to test Nathan Goodson's range here, the hammer. Well, no, they're not. It's
at the 18.
it's the same.
It's
38-yarder.
35-yarder.
Yeah.
He'll kick it from the 25, which is exactly where he hit the crossbar from in this side of the field in the first half. But we don't think he caught that one solid.
He's going to club up just a little bit, just to be sure.
Yeah, he's going to take a 4-iron right here. The general is on the snap. Mr. Clean on the hold. The kick is up.
Get there.
It's going to be short.
Just a little short.
Ugh.
I'd be interested to know if he hit that solid.
I don't think he did.
I don't either.
I don't think he caught that one the way he can. It was certainly on line.
It didn't look like he drove it. It looked like he got under it some. I know a lot about kicking, y'all. So
you're doing great.
I know a lot
believe
about place
everything
kicking.
you're saying.
So just listen up, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for your confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too.
Second time the Eagles have ended a drive with no points.
Holman hands it off up the middle. Again, the defense playing well, stopping the run. The counselor down here was just saying that anytime we've played a team that goes under center and not in the shotgun and the spread, we seem to play great defense.
Yep. We used almost 5 minutes on that drive.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately, it ended with no points, but
I sure would have liked to have seen some points there.
Yeah, the third down play, Brisboe was under pressure there. That was a good pass. It was gonna be a hard throw to make.
7:08 remains in the third quarter. Eagles trail 14 to here. 14 to here. What am I talking about? Here comes Wiley. No, yeah.
Oh.
Who had the ball? Trey Holman, the quarterback, kept it. He picks up about 6 yards. That's going to bring up third and about 3.
And guys, this is the most production they've had on a drive so far. Got it to at least third and short.
Yep. They pick up 7 yards, and that's on 2 plays.
Yeah.
Other than really we just gave them short field on those first 2 touchdown
That's
drives.
exactly right.
Holman will be under center. Look for possibly a handoff to Wiley here. No, it's Clark coming the other way. Clark's got a first down and he's free.
No.
He's going down the sideline. He doesn't look like he'll be caught.
He will not.
And he will go 73 yards for a touchdown.
Goodness gracious.
Christian Clark goes 73 for the touchdown around the right side. And I don't believe he was touched.
And that's just the way it goes. With teams like that who are so athletic, you can bottle them up for only so long, but the minute they get loose, you just don't have anybody who can go and get him. So we thought we might see that happen a time or two tonight. So we did see it. Now that's going to put them down, the Eagles down 11.
Gustavo Martinez with the kick. It is up and good. And the Gilmer Black Cats start the second half. Similarly, the Mejia Black Cats. I'm quitting. I'm going to retire. I'm foreshadowing some Gilmer. Now, how's that game going?
Let me see. I'll see if I can get a little update on that.
Give us some numbers.
Yeah, I'll see what we got here. That one's at halftime. No, 21-14. Gilmer trails. 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
So the Pleasant Grove is leading that game.
That's right.
Again, the Eagles will play the winner of that game against Gilmer and Texarkana Pleasant Grove. That will be either next Thursday or Friday night.
Right.
But here, the Mejia Black Cats are leading 21-10. And as I was saying earlier, it's just kind of the way the first half started.
As soon as this game is over, or I should say as soon as the Texarkana Pleasant Grove Gilmer game is over, we'll know the opponent and the venue.
They do a little cross kick, or the two kickers kind of cross each other, but usually it's Martinez that kicks it, and he does, and this time deep. Pickens will take it at the 10-yard line. Here comes Jabraylin. Easy Pickens has the 30, breaks it into the open field, has the 40, cuts it up to 45, still on his feet, across midfield to the 40, or right at midfield to the 50-yard line.
He did find a seam then.
Oh, I want to say hello to my friend Pat Santone, Angie's mom. Pat.
Hey, Pat.
I am so glad that you're listening. We love you. You, Kevin. Y'all are awesome folks. I miss seeing you guys. Thanks for listening.
How about Miss Shirley? Miss Shirley Morgan. I know she's listening.
Oh yeah, you know Miss Shirley is, and she's wanting the Eagles to score right here. I think they're going to do it.
I know she is. Miss Shirley, we're pulling as hard as we can. I know you are too.
Maybe the Eagles are confused to who they're playing. They're not sure if they're playing Mejia or Gilmer.
Right.
Brisboe back in the pocket, throws, has Pickens, pickup of about 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Ball was a little behind him, but he caught it, put those big mitts up and caught it, Teasy.
Catch radius.
That's right.
And number 26, Deandra.
2nd and 4. Boy, this third quarter is going quickly.
It sure is.
5:44 remains in the quarter. 21-10. Teasy, I know it's not a really say must, but sure would need to answer with some points here. Nothing for CC Ryder. That's a loss.
Should not have given that one.
And the Mejia Black Cats are showing a little bit of life.
Yeah, they are. And that brings up 3rd down and 8. Brisboe should have pulled that ball, and I'm not sure he had any place to go either. There were 3 of them in the backfield. Let's get this thing converted. 21-10, Black Cats lead. 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
3rd down and 9. Brisboe rolling right. Looking, throwing, intercepted.
Oh, dear heavens.
That's Will Coleman. He's coming the other way. Wild Willie Coleman still on his feet.
Ball's out.
Who's got it? Come on, baby.
Goodness.
Give it to the Eagles. That would be a tremendous break. CC Ryder said the Eagles have it.
Braden Hawkins indicates they've got it, and they do.
The Eagles have it.
More than one way to get a first down, Oofy. Hey, little senior night magic there.
And literally, it's like at the line of scrimmage where they started the play.
Yeah, it is. I like a little break every now and then.
Boy, I do too. The big break.
Sean, do you read me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're loud and clear.
All right. You guys are cutting out of my headset. So.
Brisboe pitches. Here comes CC. Nothing there. Boy, the run is tough to come by right now. Dan Flanagan listening in.
Hey, Dano.
I saw Dano today, and he's lost so much weight I didn't even hardly recognize. He looks fantastic.
Yeah, looking all sexy.
I know him.
So, the run has been hard to come by here, but the Eagles have had success through the air. They can throw the ball.
2nd and 11. 4:10 remains in the third quarter. Eagles trail 21-10. Norris Birdwell Field, adjacent to Pooh Welch Auditorium. CC Ryder.
Oh, goodness.
Picks up 1. 3rd and 10. Offense is tough sledding. TZ, we're going to have to get something going in the passing game to loosen up that run.
Yes, whatever we had going offensively, the Black Cats have adjusted to it because suddenly we can't get anything going off the run game.
Did you put that there?
I did.
Third and 10, Brisboe and shotgun. Has Cade offset to his right. He's rolling right, under pressure, TZ, and he's sacked.
Oh, my goodness.
Just can't get away. Sacked by Dontavius Daniels.
They were going to try and move the pocket to the right, but the pursuit was just on him before he could even get the play set up, and that's going to be an 8-yard loss. Man, oh, man.
Dano says, Danny Kate says hello to TA and Oofy.
Hi, Danny Kate. If you're listening.
That's our cheerleader. The Buzz Brothers official cheerleader of the Buzz Brothers is Danny Kate Flanagan.
And there's no close second.
No.
She is it.
Nope.
She is it.
Nobody else.
Okay.
The Hammer, back to punt.
Could there be trickery here, guys?
I don't know.
Could be.
You never know. The Hammer gets it away.
Oh, that's
good
a
punt
nice
down the right side. Kick hits it to 20. Takes a Canton bounce. Fielded and knocked out of bounds. There's no flag there, is there?
No.
Ooh, it scared me for a minute. Trey Holdman the quarterback tonight, fielded that ball and out of bounds at the 13-yard line, TZ.
Well, the Eagles do a good job there of getting the field kind of flipped back the other way. The Black Cat's going to have it about the 13-yard line. But with an 11-point deficit here, Eagles need to make something happen, and it's been tough on offense this quarter.
This quarter is brought to you by Elevate Student Success in Canton. Elevate Student Success offers homework help 1st through 12th grades 2 nights a week, specialize in services for students with dyslexia, ADHD, and processing problems. The Eagle defense, again, makes a good play.
They had no processing problems right there.
Elevate
Sean, are you
Student
still with us?
Success.com. Call at 800-867-7602. They're right across the street from Canton Elementary School at 1164 South Buffalo in Canton. Sean, are you there?
He's having trouble hearing us.
You're having trouble hearing us.
Yeah, and I think my microphone is still scratchy according to our multitude of listeners.
No? I mean, maybe a little, but.
No, you sound fine right there. 2nd and 8. Here comes Wiley. He's bottled up. No gain there. That wasn't Wiley. I believe that was
Busby.
number 7. That's Busby.
Jabrian
Busby.
He's the odd. He had 2 numbers on the roster. He had number 7 and number 52.
But before the game, the coach said, I know you 7.
That's right.
You be a 7-year-old no running the ball on the sideline.
Interesting here, guys. John Seminole Wynn Anderson in on defense here playing corner. He hadn't played defense all year, but he is now.
Pat Santone, I saw your comment on Facebook. I wished you were here too, but I hope to see you soon, young lady.
Me too, Pat.
You stay well, and Kevin as well.
Take care of Kevin. Make sure he's behaving.
Yeah, Kevin's always trying to misbehave. He's like us.
Mm-hmm.
He could be a buzz brother.
He could. That's why I like him.
With 1:04 left in the third quarter, there's a timeout, and that timeout brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm. I'm learning, Ken.
You're doing great.
I'm hearing, Sean, that you are. It's hard to hear your mic. Maybe they're just saying you're not saying much. Weren't you talking to us, Sean?
Are you mad at us?
Yeah, I'm holding a grudge against y'all.
Have you had it with us?
Yeah. I'm not driving down from Oklahoma. No more.
Sean.
That will make us
We can
sad.
work it out, okay?
Okay, if you insist.
Talk again, Sean.
Hello.
Say it again.
Text. Hello.
Text. Is that like a different version of ask? You know, ask and ask, text and test.
It could be.
Look, I'm
not commenting.
I was going to say something extremely crude, but I'm not going to do it.
All right, Steve said that's better.
Evidently, we've got listeners, and so I don't want listeners hearing what I was about to say.
We always want to hear what you're about to say.
No,
maybe not about to say.
Maybe not everybody.
That was a golf cart comment, not a radio comment.
There's a big difference in there, Sean.
Is there ever?
Back to pass.
Oh no! Hey!
Sidearms. It has his man. That's Clark, and he's brought down hard, short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Big stop by the Eagles there.
Was that Mr. Clean on the hit?
It was.
And made them pay for it.
Who was the catcher?
Hit him low.
Christian.
I'm sorry, the receiver.
The catcher of that ball. Way to go, Tanya.
That was Johnny Bench. That was Pudge Rodriguez,
No runs, no
the
drifts,
catcher.
no errors, Mike.
Hey, who's our best catcher on the team? Sorry, Tanya.
That's okay.
I think it was. Who was it?
Was it Clark?
That was Clark. Christian Clark on the on the reception from Trey Holdman. Snap is back. Sunday gets the punt off. Takes a Canton bounce.
No.
That frustrated Mr. Clean, but there was nothing he could do with it.
It couldn't really get to it.
And that's going to be dead at the Canton 35-yard line. And with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the Eagles have their third possession now of the quarter. Maybe their fourth.
Third.
I want to say this. We've watched this team this year, and they've been in some close games, some tough games, where they have played right down to the very end and haven't been able to quite get it done yet against some really good teams. I sat down with Coach Hubble this week, and I just told him this team is due. This team is due to win a game just like this. It's 21-10, 1 quarter left. This team deserves a comeback. They deserve to come back and win this thing.
I like what it's almost as if you're prophesying.
Yeah, well, mark it down.
Okay. Brisboe, here comes Rip. Hands off. C.C. Ryder bounces it outside.
Go.
He has room. He has the 40. He has a first down. Knocked out of bounds. Did I see a flag?
Yeah,
yes, you did.
Be unnecessary roughness.
Chris Cade, there is a flag on the play.
Brisboe just signaled holding.
Yeah, the flag was before he got out of bounds, so I'm afraid that it is going to be against the Eagles.
Man.
Well, it should have been unnecessary roughness.
I agree, Sean.
Yes.
I'm filling out my form right now.
Now, wait a minute.
It's under protest.
Okay,
it's from
he
the spot
is.
of the foul.
Goodness, and didn't need to if it's from right there. So that'll bring up, it's almost like a replay of down. It's going to be first down and 10.
Mm-hmm. Because it's from the
spot
you're
of
right.
the foul.
That's rare that happens.
Needed that first down.
Yeah.
That hold seemed to be after CC had already made his yardage.
I don't acknowledge it was a hold.
Me either. Rip Brisboe. He's rolling right. Looking to throw. On the run. Throws. Oh, John Anderson can't quite hold on there as he was trying to keep the ball in bounds. That will end the third quarter. Thank you to Elevate Student Success in Canton. Elevate Student Success offers homework help from 1st through 12th grades 2 nights a week in Canton. Any processing problems that your student is having, you call Elevate Student Success at 800-867-7602. They're right across the street from the Canton Elementary School in Canton, Texas. Thank you, Elevate Student Success. As well as our Platinum season sponsors, the Silver Spur Resort in Canton, Wills Point Ford and Wills Point Chevrolet, the First State Bank in Ben Wheeler, Brookshire's, and all-round AC heating and refrigeration. Thank you. We need to come up with a collision of the week.
Yes, we
from
do.
Bob's Collision Center in Canton.
Now, TZ, on the last play, we had 2 receivers pretty much bunched into the same zone. Is that a busted route, or do you think that was a...
I think the play just strung out longer than we thought it would, and two receivers just ended up in too close to one another.
That's not bad if you're under the basket trying to get a rebound, but not usually on receivers.
Or catchers.
Yep. Yeah, catchers. Second down and 10. Brisboe throws, has Jabraylin Pickens, reverses, gets, he's pulled back awkwardly, and Jabraylin is hurting a little bit. It's going to be short of the first down.
Oh, no. Don't be hurt. Shake it off.
Jabraylin does not want to come out.
Tell my children.
3rd and 3. Man, I thought he got further up the field than that. Big third down play as we start the fourth quarter here. This fourth quarter brought to you by Hall, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. We need a first down by Gary's Car Wash here.
Yes, we do.
Brisboe has Chris Cade offset to his right. 3 receivers right. Ball on the left hash mark. He'll hand off to Cade. No, he'll throw. Ball's tipped.
Dadgummit.
Incomplete, 4th down. Getting critical here, guys.
Yes, it is.
And gals.
Every possession is really, really critical at this point. But the Eagles have converted a lot of third downs.
They're going to rely on their defense here, Teasy.
Yeah.
And on 4th down, they'll punt it away.
Field position just not quite. You just don't want to give Mejia that short of field, especially when Goodson has gotten away some good kicks, and the defense has held fairly well tonight.
Nathan the Hammer Goodson, he'll be standing at his own 28-yard line.
Come on, Hammer.
Kick down the middle of the field. That does take a Canton bounce.
Yeah.
All right, very good. It'll roll down to about the 20-yard line. Let's call it the 21.
Good result.
The Mejia Black Cats will take over there.
Not as pretty a punt as he would like, but the result was just fine.
Gary Norrell has joined us. You had a car. He said he was out spiffing up the car wash. He was getting it ready for all the activity that's going to happen. You've missed us talking about you a lot, you and Marshall tonight, Gary. You've had a lot of good first down advertisement tonight.
He works hard to keep his place beautiful.
He does.
He does. That car wash is in tip-top shape at all times.
He's ready for the after-the-game car wash. I think I'm going to go there.
You got to be. You got to be ready.
What he needs more signage to let people know what to do there.
On first down, I don't know who had the ball, but they didn't get very far.
No.
That's no gain.
Which is what I like.
How you like that for play-by-play? I don't know who had the ball from Mejia. They just didn't get much.
Well, you told the listeners what they really needed to know, which is that they didn't get anything.
Yep.
All right. Barry knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Second down and 10.
Sean's getting cold down there. It's chilly. Can't hear us, maybe.
Sorry you couldn't be with us, Sean.
I'm a karate man. I stay cold on the inside.
That's
not
right.
On the outside.
You don't show your weakness.
Right.
Do y'all know we had the ball 8 minutes last quarter and didn't score a
Man.
point?
Holman hands off.
Oh, my goodness.
Christian Clark has it, brings it out to about the 25. A
is
flag
this?
comes in late.
That's going to be unnecessary roughness or
Yes.
unsportsmanlike.
On who?
On them. No, on
Oh,
them.
you think on them? Oh, okay,
That's one of those downfield block things.
Okay.
The ones you were talking about and that was like number 57 that was all the way down there, wasn't it, Sean?
Yeah, and he had, I think it was our 6 or 8.
Must have been Cam Taylor.
Yeah, he was riding him like a cheap circus pony. Oh, they blamed it, calling it on us.
What?
And
okay, the second guy always gets caught, as they say.
Somebody hand me that appeal form over there.
Yes.
Those don't work.
Well,
we're going to do it online.
Okay, then it
Is
certainly won't work.
it fillable online? I like those forms that are fillable online. First and 10, the Mejia Black Cats have it. We're inside 10 minutes to go in this ball game, and the Eagles trail 21-10.
That 15-yard penalty was big.
Holdman under center. Back to pass. Throws. Incomplete.
Well defended.
You tell me why in the world they're throwing it.
I have no idea.
I'd like them to throw it to us.
I would too.
I just want them to keep throwing it. Stop the clock. That's perfect. Exactly what we're looking for.
Right. That 15-yard penalty, had it gone against them and put them that far behind the chains,
right,
that really puts them in a tough spot.
Maybe that's why they threw it, because they knew they should be throwing it on that down, because they should be about 30 yards back the other way.
They forgot what the yardage was.
Yes.
The direction they're going.
They didn't know it was first and 10.
No. So now it's second and 10. We need a little senior night magic here, a little interception or fumble, scoop and score.
Wide Will Coleman has checked in the ball game.
Uh-oh.
John Anderson, I've already said it, he's playing defense, y'all.
Holman. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up. Oh, it goes right to him. He picks it up and actually picks up a yard, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
It was on the ground?
It was.
They tried the fumble Rooski?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're marking that back. Well, that did 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. I don't know. You see the replay on that? Could you tell? Sean, could you tell that ball get fumbled?
Yeah, that ball was on the ground. He picked it straight up. It bounced right back into his hands, basically.
Yep.
And he tried to make his way around to the left side of the line.
Well, there's no other way to slice it here. With 9 minutes left, this is a big play in the game. It's 3rd and 9. Eagles have to get the Black Cats off the field here and get the ball back, as the clock's running under 9 minutes now.
3rd down and 9. Holman under center. He'll hand off. Coming left side. Nothing there. Good job by the Eagle defense, as Jabrian Busby on the carry picks up maybe 3. 4th down and 7. 8:37 remains in the ball game. It's time to get the ball back, and it's time to score.
This Eagle D has been really good outside of that one long run. And when we gave them the short field in the first quarter, outside of that, they have really held Mejia all night long.
Braden Hawkins has moved. He's not quite as – he's moving back a little, but he's not as far back as he was earlier. I don't think he's expecting a big punt from Sunday.
Well, we'll see what happens.
He said that last punt was a month of Sundays in front of him. Snap, high snap. Sunday gets it away.
Oh, my
short
goodness.
And it does it again.
Oh, and
here comes the ball rolling to the 20-yard line. And poor Braden Hawkins, there's just nothing he could do about that.
But it's going to be roughing the punter.
Oh,
hurt.
We had a penalty?
Yes. And Robles is hopping off the field.
And we did rough him.
Yeah.
I mean,
running into. That was running into, so that's not enough for a first down.
I don't know in high school if that's automatic or not.
It's not, and because he did not say automatic first down.
And it looks like Mejia may actually decline that penalty, and I wouldn't blame him.
I wouldn't either. They got good field position out of it. I mean, they like what they got.
Let's see. He's about to give us the instructions here.
Yeah.
Yep, they will decline that penalty.
Yeah.
It'll be Eagle football, so no harm, no foul. But they sure came close to blocking that one.
And I guess they feel like they're pressed to do that. You know, you got to maybe try and make something happen. But with 7:50 left, they're down 2 scores.
And we're down a player because Juan Robles came off the field hurt.
Yeah, he's walking it off though. So.
And we have no room there at linebacker with bad Jaden Brown's out.
You're right there with him, Sean. I see you in one.
Yeah.
Ask him if he's going to dial 911. Here comes CC Ryder coming down the right side. Boy, they're just waiting for him over there teasing.
Yes, they are. Maybe time for some trickery if we have any in our bag of tricks.
I think we're going to have to start looking at passing on early downs and then filtering in the run.
Uh-oh. CC Ryder running off the field holding his left shoulder.
He is?
Ouch.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, trick play here, guys. Trick play.
Oh, he's not off.
He's
not off the field.
Here we go.
And a
Get off the field.
timeout.
He needs to get off the field. The coach saw it. They had it set up.
Boy, Coach Hubble is really upset.
Man.
It was the fake injury. CC Ryder was holding his shoulder.
Yes. And he
came over and stood right on the edge of the sideline.
That would have been a free touchdown.
And I think Coach Hubble was just trying to get him to snap the ball faster.
Yep. You know, guys, I'll say it now. We talked at length about that play.
Did you?
Yes. That was the one they were going to try and run. Oh, man. And you know what else? You know what he talked about? He said the hardest thing about that play is getting the other players not to look at him. Not to look over there and acknowledge that Chris is not off. It's everyone just snap the ball and go.
They just needed to snap the ball.
Well, darn.
There was nobody over there guarding him. That was great strategy there. But hand it to the Mejia coaches by seeing it and calling timeout.
We ran it last year, if you remember, and it worked. The same play. It's a Udisky play.
2nd and 10. Here comes Chris Cade on the reverse handoff, and he slips and goes down. No gain. 3rd and 10.
He is really bottled up right now.
Bless him.
I hope that shoulder's not hurt.
That would be horrible.
I don't think so.
The Eagles have 3 timeouts left, and it's 3rd and 10.
Well,
we're inside 7 minutes now, ladies and gentlemen.
Got to start passing the ball.
21-10. We are going to have to start passing it, but it gets harder on 3rd down. Snap is back to Brisboe. Looking in the pocket, across the middle, has John Anderson for a first down.
There we go.
Seminole Wynn takes it to the 34-yard line and a first down. Oh my goodness, that had to happen.
Now you need to go tempo. Now you need to get it going up tempo here.
6:38 remains in the ball game.
Good to see Seminole Wynn making a catch, having a big impact on this game.
First down brought to you by Gary's Car Wash and the Registry. Gary's been over there working, getting his car wash ready for the after-the-game washes. Brisboe in the pocket, looking, flushed out of the pocket, steps up, throws on the run, up for grabs. Almost intercepted, thrown into double coverage. We're fortunate that Wild Will Coleman did not intercept that one.
Yeah, the general, Grant Udisky, got to and had to play some defense there.
Jabralen's limping over there a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to play through it.
He got bent over
earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
That did stop the clock with 6:13 left. It's 2nd and 10.
Eagles trail the Mejia Black Cats 21-10. Snap is back. Brisboe on the option. Pitches to Cade. Cade trying the right side. Bottled up again.
Nowhere.
No gain.
No.
He's still on his feet. That sucker's a fighter,
Wow.
and he just fought for about 3 yards.
He did.
And just
That's amazing.
that is just all grit right there.
It is. He weighs 150 pounds soaking wet, and he moved the pile.
You will never see a better 2-yard gain than that right there.
We can't even describe it, can we?
But here we are again, third and long.
With us, Sean?
I'm here.
Okay.
He's still mad, though.
Oh, don't hold a grudge.
I'm taking it out on you guys forever.
We love you.
Sean, have you given up on us?
You're never getting that cooler out of me, TA.
3rd and 8.
Oh.
Brisboe in the pocket, has time, across the middle.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Interference.
There you go.
Pass interference as Frankie Smith III tried to jump that route, but he hit Seminole Wynn before he got to the football, and that should move the chains for a first down for the Eagles.
And stops the clock, as importantly. Now, okay, but pass interference.
10 yards.
Okay.
And which is about where that play was.
That's right. It was right on the marker, actually, where it happened.
10 yards help us a little bit.
It will help.
Oh, and an automatic first down.
Yes.
Which, 10 yards would have given us that anyway.
Yeah.
That puts the ball at the Eagle 48-yard line.
Started this drive with 9 minutes. It's there's 5:15 left in the ball game.
It's time to throw. Here comes Chris Cade. He'll have midfield and a little bit more. And that'll be about an 8-yard pickup for C.C. Ryder.
Nice gain on first down.
We got to go up tempo. We're about to roll inside 5 minutes, and we need 2 scores. There's no time to play around now. We got to go.
And I think you use the timeout here on this side of the. Well, there's no 2-minute warning.
I mean, you're almost having an onside kick after a score here now. Come on, let's go. Brisboe back to pass.
Let's get C.C. over there. There you go.
He just throws it away, which is wise because he was being pressured by Dontavius Daniels.
Yeah, that's right. And if he could have turned back before the pursuit came, Chris Cade was over there all by himself. I know you can't just turn around and see that, but he was open.
It's crazy what all we can see up here.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. It's 3rd and 1. We're just going to try to get the first down. The ball's fumbled. Brisboe trying to get it off. Gets it to Cade. Cade gets a first down. My gosh, what a play.
He
shoveled it underneath to Chris Cade.
I can't describe it.
Oh, my goodness. All I know, it's a first down.
We did that a lot on the schoolyard. Out on the playground.
That is right, Sean.
That was a Three Stooges play. It was a bobbled snap. It hit the ground, picked up. And in the grass, Brisboe just 2 hands it forward to Cade.
Cole Vandersdale was upset with the way he was being treated down there. Pistol formation, Brisboe rolls, looking, throwing, has his man. Jet Baldwin gets inside the 30 to the 29. Now 4:05 remaining in the ball game.
Brisboe,
Jet Baldwin, 3rd catch of the game.
He's had a big impact, and Brisboe had John Anderson Seminole Wynn on a corner route, but chose to go underneath to Jet.
Back to throw, Brisboe, left side has Pickens. Very little pickup there, maybe a pickup of 4. Jabraylin brought down at the 25-yard line, 3:48 and rolling in the wrong direction.
Yeah, man, you're looking at maybe having to use a timeout. I know you want to save them for defense.
Snap is back, handed to C.C. Ryder. He's going to get himself a first down to about the 15-yard line. That'll stop the clock for him to move the chains, but the offense needs to be ready to roll.
I just saw Lambert, the center, kind of giving it the let's roll motion there.
3:32 remains in the ball game, 21-10. Eagles on a drive here. Brisboe in the pocket, steps up, rolling to his left.
Baby.
He's on the run. He's got the 10, knocked out of bounds. Could have been a penalty, no call.
We'll stop the clock, though. going out of bounds.
They didn't stop the clock. They called it. They didn't stop it.
Oh, really? Okay.
That was out of bounds.
Yeah, it was.
Sure was. What's going on? At the very least, they shouldn't roll the clock until they spot the ball, I thought.
Interesting play right there. I thought he had gotten out of bounds for sure.
It looked like to me.
There's Chris Cade trying to bounce it outside, breaks one tackle, gets to about the 15-yard line. It'll be a first down, so they'll have to be able to stop the clock to move the chains.
Coach Hubble's going to hold the timeout.
I don't know that that's a good play. Nobody asked me.
If you can get into the next 2 plays, then you got those all for defense. It makes sense.
First and goal from the 6-yard line. Brisboe, fade pattern, left side. Pickens catches it, but it's going to be out of bounds. But he did snag it. Beautiful catch, just out of the field of play.
Was there any holding there, Sean? On
yeah, there was a lot of hand fighting going both ways. So I don't think he was held because he fell out of bounds on his own. So
well, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my protest form.
Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't hurt, but
you've got a long one going.
Yeah, that's right.
Second and goal, 6-yard line. Brisboe back to pass in the pocket. Throws. Oh, that ball's almost intercepted as number 35, Nathaniel Burns, was in that passing lane. That's a freshman right there, Nathaniel Burns.
That was a very small window to try to throw that thing through.
Now we're in a critical position here.
Brisboe needs to think about running it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when everything clears out, he's just 10 yards from the end zone.
Boy, if one of those field goals would have gotten across, that would have been sweet right now. Brisboe rolling right, looking to throw. He's in trouble.
Mr. Clean's open.
What? Did he just throw it away? Was there a...
Where'd he go?
They're calling an incomplete pass, yeah.
That was an odd look to the end of that play.
It looked like he got hit and he fumbled is what it looked like from...
You got to kick your field goal here.
This reporter's vantage point.
Oh.
You got to go ahead and take your field goal here.
I guess so, because then it makes it an 8-point game, and you try to score and get the 2-point conversion.
You got to get it now or later, so you may as well get it now.
Score, get the ball back, and then score, and then get a 2-point conversion.
You got your three timeouts left, so now that's big. If you knock this down, you don't have to onside kick it at all.
23-yard field goal attempt by Nathan the Hammer Goodson, and a timeout is called by the Mejia Black Cats.
I mean, it's nice to get the touchdown out of the way first because that's obviously the harder to get. But if you make the touchdown here, you have to go ahead and get the 2-point conversion also.
Right.
You kind of extend the game here.
Right.
Get your 3, and then it's still out there for you.
That timeout brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm, TZ. Joel Elliott sitting.
I'm looking
the
at the counselor
right down
now.
Here.
He's right there.
Yeah, he is right there. This timeout brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm.
And Miss Counselor, Miss Christie's down there too.
And there's Christie.
She's the most important.
All right, we need the hammer to hammer this thing through, and then TA. What are we going to do? Are we going to onside kick, or are we going to try to see if our defense holds?
You kick it deep. You kick it deep because you got your 3 timeouts left.
Good call.
You don't want to give them the field position, and we have held, and expect them to get conservative on offense.
23-yard field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick is
barely good.
Good.
Yes.
Woo. Sean, he's not kicking it as strong as other nights, but it was enough to get across from 23. Didn't have much more left, did it, Sean?
Well, the distance was not a problem. It was barely inside the the upright.
Well, he was being pressured there off the edge.
He from a golfing standpoint, that was an old man fade.
He's had to rush it. It feels like a little bit. He said pressure. Y'all, I was watching Juan Robles run back to the huddle. He is barely able to run at all.
21-13 is the score. 2:26 remains in this ball game. An 8-point deficit for the Canton Eagles. About to kick off from right to left. Let's see what the Eagles do.
This has been the kind of effort you've seen out of the Eagles all year long. And I want to say, hey, a shout out to Coach Hubble's parents. We forgot to recognize them. Vonda and Lanny listening in Jacksboro, I hope. And also Cheryl's parents, Leon and Loretta in Berry, Texas.
And I hope my buddy Cade Peace was suited up and listening tonight. He's a young Eagle.
That's right. He's a future Eagle.
That's right.
Hey, Mike, I feel like I'm cheating on you again with your
correcting me.
Well, no, with your boyfriends, or you got two of your boyfriends texting me without texting you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Steve's texting me, and Gary Norrell's texting me, and I mean, I just feel like
on the onside here.
It is the onside, and it's fielded, snatched by Holman, and a good snatch by Holman.
Aggressive.
All right, 46-yard line. Time to play some defense with 2:24. Maybe a turnover. The ball's been on the ground before.
It has, and you would expect Mejia to play it by the book, run the ball, force Canton to use its timeouts, and then punt it on 4th down. You would think that's how they would play this. And if they do, Canton's got all 3 timeouts. They'll get the ball back with over a minute and a half left.
Sean, do either one of those guys have a word productive to say?
No, I can't repeat what Steve said.
That's what I'm assuming. Holman. Under center, hands the ball off, right side. Not much there, maybe 2 yards and a timeout by the Eagles. You see, is that Wiley carrying the ball there?
I believe so.
Yeah, he has not carried the ball. Yeah, maybe that's one of his first carries in this half.
He wasn't the one that ran the long run either.
No, that was Christian Clark.
They blanked him tonight.
So the Eagles used their first of their 3 timeouts.
So our seniors tonight, John Anderson, Cameron Taylor, Braden Hawkins, Cale Shaw, Chris Cade, Gavin Shipp, Riley Norrell, Gunnar Boswell, Josh Lambert, Stephen Massey, Jake Brock, Cole Vandersdale. Just a big congratulations to all those guys on senior night. And it's been a pleasure watching them play. And just a big good luck to those guys as they move on and do well in life, I'm sure.
Their last game at Norris Birdwell Field, but not their last game.
That's right.
Because there is, you know what we got next? We got
playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
Coach Moore doesn't like to talk about it, but we have to.
We do, because there will be playoffs.
That's right. So, Coach, you just need to get over it.
2nd down and 7. Rolling left, and there's breaks a tackle, gets maybe not really, picks up nothing on the play. Coach Shepard collapses in there, gets a hold of Holdman.
So 2nd, and that will bring up 3rd.
3rd and about 6. Eagles use their 2nd timeout. That timeout brought to you by the Elliott Law Firm. Does he hear us?
No, he's locked in.
He's focused.
He's watching Jacob.
Right. He's picking a jury.
We haven't had a
what do they call that? Voir dire?
Voir dire.
Yes. Oh, like you know, non-Tanya.
Well, non-Tanya does know. I don't know much, but I know that.
That's a joke because she works for a big hoity-toity law firm in downtown Dallas.
They are pretty hoity-toity.
Y'all bill by the hour up there?
Yes.
Or do flat rate?
Yeah.
There's no flat rate at my firm.
Y'all not like all-around AC and heating and refrigeration? Y'all don't do flat rate pricing?
If y'all take my case and I lose, do y'all still charge me?
Yes, sir.
Flat rate.
Okay.
Yep.
Kind of the opposite of flat rate.
Yeah.
It's variable pricing.
Yes.
Market price.
It's called full rate.
Yeah,
when you're going to pay.
When you see that on the menu, like, what's the price of that lobster? It's market price.
Yeah.
It's always higher than you think.
Get the mahi instead.
Yeah.
There we go.
3rd and 6. Holman under center. Inside
whoa.
handoff.
Get him. Yeah. Who's man?
Get him on the ground. He does. 1 yard short of the 1 yard short of the 1st down.
That's too much.
Man. Jabrian Busby got more yardage than he should have there. And on 4th down, what will the Mejia Black Cats do here?
I bet they go for it.
I think they will too.
Because it's still to them. Well, I don't know. Since the Eagles will have no timeouts left, if you pin them, the further back you pin them, the further they have to go and battle the clock with no way to stop the clock. So it would make sense to punt it, but essentially you could end the game right now if you can get 1 yard.
Well, I hope they're not listening to you give that speech.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to fool them, kind of like I do the golf gods. I say one thing, but I really mean another.
Yep.
And it sends a vibe out there. Watch, they're probably confused now.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I'm sure they are.
that's what we're here for, is to confuse.
Right.
Right. I know I'm confused.
I'm dazed and confused.
Mike, your boyfriend's texting me.
I know.
again.
I've got one, and he's asking a question mark about, he's what he's doing, Sean. He's tempting you to go across the line. Don't do it.
Trust me, I've played this before. Don't worry.
That's why Sean's been so quiet.
If I wasn't so worried about losing my free volunteer gig,
here we go.
I'd go full Nelson on him.
For 50 years, Steve's been dragging me across the line.
So they're not going to punt it. They're going for it.
4th and 1. Holman under center.
Oh, dear.
This is the ball game. Handoff.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, he's going to get the first down, and that's going to be really hard to do anything from here unless there's a turnover.
Oh boy, it's hard to watch that one play happen that ends the game.
It looked for a second like it was defended, but then the running back just got through and didn't pick up much. But it was really the play before was the one that needed to be stopped for the yardage.
Because we had our hands on him at the line, and he fought for 5 or 6 more. So
yeah, Busby.
Nothing we can do now. It's 1:39 and counting down.
Yeah, they can kneel on the ball.
Eagles going to come up 8 points short.
21-13. And I believe Holman can just take a knee.
And through all.
However, they're going to run it, which surprises me, Teasy.
Me too. Very strange.
Because that could be fumbled.
Don't they know that?
I don't know. They don't have to run a play.
They don't have to. They don't know the disappointment that I've seen.
Right.
Things that can happen.
We'll be playing Gilmer.
Oh.
Gilmer won. Last-second field goal. Last-second for the counselor, Joel Elliott, has just told us that Gilmer, who's been mentioned several times tonight, kicked a last-minute field goal to beat Texarkana Pleasant Grove 31-28. The Eagles will play Gilmer.
Do we have a location?
Joel?
I believe that's going to be in.
We don't know what day it'll be, do we? No, okay.
I think it's going to be Thursday night in Lindale. Don't quote me on that.
And Holman does take a knee this time, and that should do it. That will be the last play of the game. And we do know that this coming week, whether it be Thursday or Friday, that the Canton Eagles will play their playoff game against the Gilmer Buckeyes. And that way, I can say Gilmer.
Let's say it all you want.
And occasionally throw in Mejia.
Well,
that's right.
If you want to mix it up.
If I want to do that.
So I want to say, I just want to say something about this Canton Eagles team. When they started out, we didn't know what to expect from the Hubble administration here. But we've seen this team play really hard and not give up. They have responded to the new coaching staff. We played better defense this year than I've seen in a while. We stopped the run.
Amen to that.
We stopped the run effectively. And we have lost Cale Shaw, Caden Prox, Jaden Brown, Creed Hirschman. The Eagles have just had injury after injury and still never gave up. And it's hard to win when you lose 3 or 4 key players. It's when you get some players hurt, it's different, but some affect things more than others.
We need all those guys.
Yes, those are key players.
And the center is not, don't minimize losing your center when you're in the shotgun every play.
But the point is, even through all of that and through some of the losses that we've had, you have not seen any sign that they wanted to give up. And so I like the heart of this team.
Well said, Teasy.
Yep.
You're the best in the business.
Thank you.
We're going to say one more time to our sponsors, the Silver Spur Resort, Wills Point Ford, Wills Point Chevrolet, First State Bank of Ben Wheeler, Brookshire's All-Round AC Heating and Refrigeration, Bob's Collision Center, Gary's Car Wash, The Registry, Elliott Law Firm, Hall Buick GMC, Slide and Bounce, and Elevate Student Success. Thank you, sponsors. You want to catch a couple of stats real quick before we go?
Sure. I have Chris Cade ended the night with 29 rushes and 158 total yards and a touchdown.
Over 1,000 yards now.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to him. Mm-hmm. Jason Brisboe I had was 14 of 32 for 113 yards and an interception that was immediately fumbled and recovered by us.
Right.
Receiving, Jet Baldwin ended up with 54 yards and 3 receptions.
Nice game for Jet.
Yes.
Don Anderson, who we haven't said a whole lot about this year, frankly, had 2 receptions for 25 yards. Mm-hmm. Jabraylin, 7 receptions for 25 yards. Braden Hawkins, 6 yards. And Chris Cade had 1 little reception for 3 yards. It was some goofy play that probably should have been a run. But anyway, whatever. And that's about it.
Well, we don't care about
No.
Mahia's. Mahia's
Gilmer. Now,
Gilmer, Mahia, the other team, whatever.
Now, we didn't find a Bob's collision of the game necessarily, but there were several.
There were
several.
Yeah, some good collisions.
Right, and they were
the good kind.
And they were by the Eagles.
Yes.
And they were more than fender benders.
Yes, they were.
They had to put these on the frame machine, maybe stretch the frame.
Right. There'll be a Carfax report on those
Absolutely.
collisions. They won't be minor.
Oh.
Some insurance will pay.
That's right. Yeah, somebody's going to pay. So you just ask Jason about that.
And Nathan Goodson did have 2 field goals tonight.
He certainly did.
So congrats to him.
So we will live to play another week.
Yep.
It'll be tune in for and follow things on social media. It'll be Thursday or Friday night. The Eagles will play against the Gilmer Buckeyes. What a tradition that the Buckeyes have in a program. We'll be up against a top-notch team. I believe the Eagles are up for the challenge. But that will do it for us tonight. For Dylan, Ken and Engineer, Tanya, our Buzz sister, for S Squared on the sideline and TZ over here with the analyst, I'm Oofy. We are the Buzz Brothers, and we are out.